Not to be serious. But anyway, so just to introduce myself, just in case you don't know, or well, I'm Shodai Kishin, or you can call me John. I'll be your DM for this game. And it goes. Hey, Valerie, you want to introduce yourself while you're still around?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, my internet did a funny thing.
Yeah,
Um,
problem.
I am playing Valerie, the overly enthusiastic, happy, optimistic sunshine character who likes bombs and is looking for a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay. Uh. Okay. Let's go going for alphabetical order. Otherwise, Bill, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm playing Bill. Bill Moore. I'm Melody's big brother. Um, if you want to know what Bill looks like, just imagine like a firefighter, but also if good guy Greg was a firefighter, he's a bit of a Chad. Um, yeah. Um, he likes chopping zombies and hanging out and watching anime with his little sister.
Chop, chop.
Okay. I guess next will be Melody. Not Melody. Sorry, Jake.
Hello. I play Jake. He is a former part-time Starbucks barista who was a small but moderately successful streamer and mostly played FPS games like Valorant and Call of Duty and uh, Counter-Strike when he was streaming. So he thinks he knows a lot about guns. He thinks he's quite the expert. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't.
Uh,
He's quite young. He's like in his early to mid 20s, so he's a little brash sometimes, and overconfident. But yeah, that's it. That's Jake.
And I believe last is Melody.
So I am Melody Moore, this is sibling of Bill Moore. And Melody is a slender, small person with short brown hair. Melody is very pale, as they don't spend much time outdoors. Melody is rather weak, like they very skinny, but they are able to move quietly around and go mostly unnoticed because of their tiny size. Melody is actually the youngest in the group with 19 years, so quite the baby basically. But that doesn't stop them from like making decisions and stuff and talking to the others or talking over the others. Others. Yes.
Okay. I mean that's it.
Should I also like yeah, of course Melody loves laptops and a lot of technical stuff and so on, and can be often found like sitting at their laptop at space or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So quick overview of this story. It's been a few months since the first outbreak of what later became known as a zombie apocalypse. And as with many zombie apocalypse, government collapses, police forces collapse, fire, emergency services all go kaput, overwhelmed, or just abandoned. And so camps of survivors will pop up to try to weather the storm, as it were. Your particular group is part of a camp that based roughly in the Scarborough area of in the GTA of Ontario, Canada. But for today, you've been tasked by this particular base camp leader to help out the traveling merchant, who is what his name, as his name implies, is a merchant and he is a part of a group of other merchants who have a circuit around the camps. They typically are quite well armed and will typically supply camps with more odd and ends, weird items, but all quite valuable for information as well. So the base camp leader emphasizes to be courteous, friendly, and not to piss off any merchants, and if anything, try to curse and favor with them.
Question.
Yes.
Are the merchant like aligned to a organization like the Marauders or anything like that, or are they quite neutral?
These merchants are generally neutral, but they are their own group of highly armed, dangerous individuals who travel from camp to camp, typically like different areas. Some of them even say some go as far as from Hamilton in some cases. They typically show up with try to sell their wares and then move on. They would typically sometimes they'll buy some wares from people. Sometimes they will sell wares, and they apparently travel far. But it's a little unconfirmed because they are the only people who seem to be traveling great distances, like all the way to Hamilton.
Wherever Hamilton is, okay.
Hamilton is about 2 or 3 hours drive from Toronto, typically, for reference.
Yeah, for the non-Canadian audience.
Yes. So the governor directs you to one of the classrooms in this school base and says, okay, I have other duties to attend to. I do not want to hear you caught the eye of the merchants, okay? And he heads off. Do you guys want to head to the classroom?
Yeah, well, I was told there would be a gathering last time I interacted with a merchant, and I'm interested in what it is about because I want to trade some stuff. So yeah. Bill coming with me?
Yes.
I'm there too.
Yeah, let's go.
You all enter the classroom where Davis, the traveling merchant, is standing. He's a rather skinny but tall and man with a lot of tactical gear, for lack of better terms, a lot of pockets on his vest and pants and everything. He's standing behind the teacher's desk with an old blackboard behind him with pieces of paper taped to the wall with very crudely drawn lines across it. He looks up from his book and shuts it for a second before turning towards you. Welcome. I'll be briefing you on the situation. I am what you may call a traveling merchant, as you hopefully know, but well, the problem is we're a traveling merchant, we tend to travel. And I'm usually should be gone by now, but my relief has not appeared. So normally a day or two, I can understand being late, but it's been a few days since he should have come to relieve me, and I am growing concerned. He turns around to point at the crudely drawn lines across board. Assuming standard travel routes, he should be somewhere along the QW, which is, I believe, is a highway that back in the day that traveled across much of the GTA area. So that's probably the best place to begin your search.
So I am taking my map of the city of Toronto out of my backpack and walk towards the teacher's desk, put it down, and hand a pen to the merchant, and I'm like, "Can you mark it on the map?"
It looks like it's a highway. He points down at the map and just draws his finger along the bottom of Toronto. and his finger goes off the map. Just meta sense. The QW is an actual highway. It like loops around several cities.
Okay. So we need to take that one and then follow it.
Yes.
Okay.
As he pushes the map back to Melody, his eye seems to scan them before moving on and scanning everyone else. Let's see.
Bill raises his hand.
Yes.
So, sorry, what was his name again? Sorry, I missed that.
His name is Davis.
His name is Davis. Okay. How long has he been missing? Like,
He should have come and relieved me of my position 4 to 5 days ago, depending on
4 to
traffic.
5 days. That's not good. That's a lot of days.
Yes.
That is many days.
In the meantime, let's see, Validate and Melody take a moment to watching his eyes to realize he seems to be checking out everyone's gear, mostly selling on everyone's weapons except for pauses at Validate, and before he takes a moment to sigh before crouching down behind the table and pulls something up, and then places a recurved bullet and 4 arrows on the desk and points to Validate. Looks like you need something more than a single-use explosive. This is far from a proper bowl, but I salvaged it together, so hopefully it could be some use. It's better than nothing for some time, but I cannot promise to know how much time it will be. So take it.
How many arrows?
4.
4.
Okay. Got it.
As this will also be important. He reaches into his vest and pulls out what looks like a car key.
What's a call key?
Car.
Car
Uh,
key.
I have a speech impediment. I can't say Oz properly.
Car. Okay. Yes. Gotcha.
If you find the truck but not him, this will open a yellow box in the back. Inside should be a walkie-talkie that should connect to his walkie-talkie on his person. Davis points to a walkie-talkie on his shoulder, strap connected to his vest. I wouldn't recommend trying to take anything else if you find the truck alone, but I hopefully that it won't come to that. If you find him, show him the key, and he'll know that at least you'll be here on my request.
Speaking of walkie-talkies, Melody, did you give Jake back his walkie-talkie
Not yet.
many months ago? Okay.
No, not yet, because no one asked me for.
Are you going to give it
Thanks.
back?
If Jake is asking me for it, yes.
Yes. It would be useful to have.
Yes.
Does anyone else have a walkie-talkie?
No.
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 I have a cell phone.
Wait. Do I have like a radio transmitter thing? Unless that's like old news on my character sheet that I'm looking at.
Okay, so you give back walkie-talkie, and we have one. We can somehow find another one. We'll see. Haas had the other one.
No,
didn't
wait.
he?
We got another one from Davis. No.
Is he? Oh, is Davis giving us this walkie-talkie?
No, he gave you.
No, it's like on him, right?
He has his own walkie-talkie, like a shoulder-mounted one,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
looks more specific, more complex than your walkie-talkie as well.
Okay. So we have one. Jake would like it back because we can get.
Yeah.
more.
What is the frequency of your walkie-talkie? I want to set that up first before I give it back to Jack.
You're asking Davis?
Yes, yes. So that we can communicate if we get in range of your colleague. So what is the frequency? So I can set it up and we can communicate with the.
I have not liberty to share the frequency of emergence. If you find a truck, you will find a walkie-talkie already set to off frequency, and if he's within range, you'll be able to communicate with him through his his personal walkie-talkie.
Okay. I give Jake a walkie-talkie. Do we have the walkie-talkie set up to like a frequency for our group? Because I remember there was one more person with a walkie-talkie, like
Us.
Kasha or something.
Push, yeah.
Yeah. So if anything happens, we would still be able to send an emergency signal.
Depends on the
Depends.
range.
I think we're out of range. The QEW, which is short for Queen Elizabeth, something Queen Elizabeth Way Highway. It is pretty far away from Scarborough. It's on the other side of the city.
I mean, we could still try to send. I mean, we don't know where Kash is right now. He's not here.
Well,
he could be out.
He's not. I mean, he's not
sorry,
gonna
Haas.
He's not gonna be swooping in to save us. Because I think the ones that we got are like really short range.
Oh no.
They're usually, like the cheap ones are usually like a 2-kilometer range. So they're really great for like party communication on a mission, but not so much for like emergencies.
Wait, weren't we supposed to use it at the police station in order to like call them when everything is done?
They gave us one long range, which I assume they would have taken back. And we had our own short range that we were using.
Yeah. Figures. Yes. All right. Okay, that is cleared up. Sorry.
Davis is just watching, going back and forth like he's watching a tennis match as you guys talk about videos. Any questions about the mission?
I think it's
Bill
pretty
raises
clear.
his hand again.
I understand we are in a classroom, but you can just speak freely.
I don't know. Oh, like, so you think it was zombies or bandits? Or maybe a third option.
I don't think he has that kind of information.
If I knew, I would not be asking you for help if I knew what was the problem.
All right. Could be anything then.
Marauders.
We gotta expect the unexpected here.
What if it was the Marauders? God, I hated them.
Melody just nods excessively.
Like, I can forgive a lot of things, but that was like totes rude.
Yeah, that was absolutely uncool. They took the med kit and my inverter board.
I know. You know, I've been thinking about it. I think they set up the pressure plate that hurt us.
What?
Otherwise, why would they have ignored it? Because, like, that's a weird thing. Like, you'd be like, oh, you helped us. You should probably avoid this weird pressure plate we noticed earlier. But they said nothing.
All right. We'll deal with the Marauders later. Let's focus on this mission.
I assumed we were walking and talking.
Yes, where are we walking to? Oh, to the highway. Are we taking the bus? Do we? I mean, we still had some gas in it.
I think we should take the bus for this.
Question mark.
Well,
Jake, what do you think? Jake left.
That's Are we intended to? Are we supposed? Can we take the bus? Like, of course, if we can, we should. But can we?
Well, like, speaking to, is it still the governor, the leader?
Yeah. He's still around, I guess.
You sure?
It's up to you guys if you want to keep him around.
Okay, okay. Anyways, I believe, at least from my point of view, your transportation options is the bus from way back,
Yeah.
or a truck that you picked up from the abandoned construction zone where you picked up Joshua. That's some of you guys.
Oh. We have 2 vehicles. Wow,
Oh,
it's a
If the
luxury.
truck is smaller, which I think being more compact for this and like less noticeable would be good. Personally.
Truck is definitely more smaller than a school bus.
Well, there's
It's
only
a
4 of us, so we don't need a whole school bus, right?
it's a
Yeah, but
it's a basically open bed truck with passenger for 4 people inside.
how much space for loot though?
How big
There's
is
a loot in the back.
Yeah, a
And
truck with a
we
bed
also
has
need to
quite a bit of
consider we need
space.
to pick up a person, probably, hopefully.
yeah, point of reference, just look up a F-150 if you want an idea what the truck is.
F-150.
It's a big.
Yeah,
big-
Ford F-150.
it's
Yeah.
a
The
big-
like
big
typical
truck.
American pickup truck.
American,
Yeah.
Big American. Big.
Big truck, very
Big and-
American, very strong, made out of
Literally.
Canadian steel.
Yes.
True, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, no,
Okay,
Correct.
let's just not get into that sort of stuff.
Oh, come on.
no,
Okay, so we
no,
take the
we're-
truck.
Yeah.
It has space for us plus a person because we were like 4 people plus a person when we left
big
the
vehicle.
facility. Yeah.
Could fit all of us.
Oh,
They should fit all of us.
if needed, you can always store someone in the trunk, in the flatbed area.
Yeah, but that's for loot.
What are you talking about? Standing on the bed of the truck and like holding onto the cab was my favorite place to be as a child. I'd still do that crap. That's fine.
That's nothing that works in Europe.
This is fine. All right, to the truck.
Here's the truck.
Off we go.
Wait, who's driving?
Well, me, of course.
No. No.
Why not? Excuse me?
Valerie genuinely does not believe that Melody knows how to drive
I
a
mean,
vehicle.
I'll drive it. I'm used to driving.
Yeah, I think because just to play a rabbit, Melody's too short that they could barely see over a normal car. If you're in a truck, no chance. Melody can
Excuse me?
see.
I drove a fucking school bus.
Maybe that was.
Did they put blocks on the pedals for you?
It was in the middle of a mission, so no. I'm just that great to drive blindly.
I'm pretty sure. Look, I'm pretty sure Bill can drive a big truck.
Okay.
He's driven big trucks before.
Firefighter,
He's
I'd
driven
hope so.
fire trucks before, probably.
No one believes in my abilities, I see.
When you
There's-
describe your character as frail and weak, I don't want to see you behind the wheel of a vehicle. I'm genuinely scared for your life.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like the dashboard alone would just block the the view.
We'll look for some
we
encyclopedias for you to sit on next time you want to drive.
Just find a couple.
you need to get the image, the meme from last time into the meme channel. Do you remember, Sarah?
Oh, was
Anyway.
it like the little short, like
Yes.
a short child that like try. I don't know where that picture went.
Okay,
I'll look it up.
okay, moving on. So I guess Bill is driving, and everyone just. Where does everyone want to be in the truck?
Yes.
I want to be in the front. Shotgun. I call shotgun.
I will sit in the back in the middle, which is, by the way, also not very safe. Well, but well.
Hey, remember when we were in a vehicle and then someone shot a rocket launcher at us? Good times.
Maybe don't sit in the middle of the back, sit like behind one of the people, because we're smaller and could technically use them as shields if we needed to. I'm not saying it's what we're gonna do. I'm just saying if we ducked, we might be good.
I'm here to be your shield, baby.
All right. Then I sit behind Jake. No, I sit behind Bill actually.
You're gonna let me
It's-
look at Bill the whole time? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Look all you want.
I gotta make Valerie art with like little eyeball like hearts in her pupils.
Okay, I'm assuming that's settled. So you get a few directions and it's quick enough. You from the look at the map. You just have to get to the Dawn Valley, take the Dawn Valley down to the QW and cross the QW. The journey itself is actually pretty, for lack of a better term, uneventful, as the highway itself is actually quite above the city itself. As some of the more city-dwelling people know, the QW is like its own literally its own level. You barely get out of the city's the reach the view of some of the skyscrapers that line the Toronto downtown before you you start seeing bodies of zombies.
Bodies.
Well, hard to say if they were zombies beforehand, as they seem to be been crushed by something big and heavy.
So there are dead people on the floor that are not that have been unalived from being unalived.
There are several blood smears on the ground where it's hard to identify if they even have heads, feet, legs, or even a body in some cases, because whoever's been attacked, these things were not possibly overkill. But slowly driving across these bodies, you come across something a little precarious, as it were. You find a rather armored, lack of a term, a truck, not like a pickup truck like you, but actual truck.
Oh,
Like a delivery truck.
wait, why is it not changing for me? Oh, it is.
I don't know. You see, it's the truck itself is just teetering with the front off the edge, front wheels off the edge. It's smashed through the cement guardrail, and even from your angle, you can see the window has been smashed up by something with a hole over where the driver's seat would be.
Oh.
This is the track that was described to us.
It looks similar to the truck that Davis drove to camp in. There were some differences. His was a little smaller than this one.
It's open to in the back, right? Like to the top.
No, this is closed.
How do you open it? I've never seen these trucks.
Is there like a door in the back of it?
The back has a simple latch, like an iron bar latch across it.
So we park our car, right?
So wait, we do want to get out and check this thing out, and want to get out and check it out.
Well, this is what we were looking for, right?
No, this wasn't. Well, it's similar to.
But technically, you're looking for a person.
Yeah, but we were told that there should be a car which has a walkie-talkie inside, and
Alright,
we can use a walkie-talkie. No?
Want to get out and look at it? Yeah, okay. If we want to get out and look at it, sure. It's probably been looted.
The back is closed.
The back is closed. No, this doesn't make any sense.
Let's just go check it out.
Let's go check it out. This is weird. Keep our guard up. Let's keep our guard up, folks.
So who's leaving the car first?
I mean, I am. I'll leave the truck first.
Okay. You want to like check out your truck?
I take the keys as well.
Or
Yeah.
the pickup truck or the key Davis gave you?
The key Davis gave me.
Okay.
And yes, both keys. Yes, I'm taking both keys. Yes.
I think you
Hey.
should. I think we should leave people in the pickup truck with the
I
truck
wasn't gonna
running.
get out. I wasn't getting out.
Okay. I
I don't
think
trust it. I'm staying in the car.
I think
Like, to move
Valerie
the-
and Melody should stay in the car, and we leave the pickup running, and Bill and I will go. And
Okay,
check out
I'm
the truck.
not taking the. I'm just taking the Davis keys. I'm just
Okay.
taking.
Just remember, the
I'm
other
climbing
Valerie-
into the front
in case.
front.
No, Valerie's gonna climb into the driver's seat so that if the the boys need to run over and jump onto the back of the car, we need to get out of here. We can do that.
Yes,
Yes.
we assume that this is weird. Who knows what went on here?
Okay. Do you remember to crack a window for them?
We climb into the front. We can crack the windows ourselves, and the car's still running. We're fine. We are not helpless dogs in the back seat. This time.
You might not be.
Don't worry, Bill cracked.
I'm
the
not.
window-
I'm
the
not a
window
helpless
open a little
dog in
bit
the
for
back
Melody. There. Okay.
Okay. So you want to check out the truck?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me an investigation check. Either one from each of you, or one of you can do it with advantage.
Yeah, I'm not great at this whole investigation thing. Hey, Jake, you wanna
I'm
wanna
alright
do it?
at investigation.
Yeah. I'll just help. I'll help you investigate, right? So you get advantage.
Both of you beat Jake.
Advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Wow, I
close.
rolled really terribly.
This is why I should have been there.
Oh well, it happens.
Oh.
It happens.
Some people are good with firepower, some are good with checking other stuff. So a quick glance, look around. You see the truck is quite teetering on the edge of over the edge, and you're quick to find that the back of the truck is just an iron rod that you just have to lift up and pull across to open up. It will drop down, and it looks like a lot of the truck has been customized with metal plating.
Ooh, like it's been custom armored.
Looks like
Cool.
looks like the back of the truck has been encased in this shell of metal. It's a little roughly done, but you don't think anything don't get through it easily enough. Also, you notice for obvious reasons the front door, with the passenger, driver door has been left open too.
Driver door is open. Okay.
And you notice a few feet away from you, on another pillar is a rope tied off rope, leading down, like leading off the edge of the bridge, overpass, rather.
Ooh, okay.
What do you want to do?
Is there wait, what's under the bridge?
The city.
So is there like
looks like you.
an exit from the highway that would like go down to the local road that we can take the pickup truck instead of climbing down the rope? Or does it look like the rope is the only way?
The rope is the nearest way. I think from your memory, the nearest exit is about 4 kilometers down away. You're sort of in like a middle of a residential area almost. There are a few buildings here and there that you can see parallel to the overpass, but not much. They mostly a suburb area, it seems like.
Do we want to look at seeing if we can get into the back of this thing? Like, is it like a door with like a lock on it, or like?
Yeah, it just It's a basic route. You can open. You could just look. There's
Can I
nothing.
open the? I'm gonna try opening the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if it opens. I don't know.
Okay. Well, a little hole. You manage to push up the rod. You find it's actually quite a little heavy, but you twist it and push it to the side, and the back of the truck, the door just flips down almost on your head. You take a step back and you see boxes, for lack of a better term. Just metal, more diamond-studded metal boxes lining either side of the truck with the yellow box that Davis told you about staring you in the face.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Didn't he give us a key for this vehicle?
Yes, I believe Bill has it.
Bill took it with him when he got out of the truck,
Hey,
right?
yeah. Hold on. If this is
If this is it.
this it? Yeah, let's
Well, we gotta find. We're supposed to find the guy too, right?
let's make sure that so this yellow there's a yellow box. It looks like the box he was talking about. So this is the vehicle.
Yep. And it looks like something happened, and he maybe used a rope and climbed down from here.
Okay.
Well, it's hard.
So do so I
Some snark. Well, it's plain obvious something happened because the truck is half off the road, hanging off the ledge.
Ah.
so I want to at least take this box, the yellow box, and bring it back to our truck.
You try to grab the box. Oh yeah, I just posed a picture. This is roughly what the other boxes look like closed.
Yeah.
You grab the mailbox and you find it's actually welded into the bottom of the truck
I
itself.
see.
The other,
Okay.
looking up, you notice the other boxes are not welded in though. Seem to be just meant to be removed. You notice one of the boxes seems to be missing though. There are like 4 boxes, four lock boxes, and above them is another shelving area, and those boxes are open except for one's missing.
There's a missing box. Interesting.
You know from interaction with David, these are the boxes they seem to keep most of their wares in.
I think we need to secure this vehicle and go down to where that rope goes and investigate that.
So, Valerie, how was your day so far?
Well, I found out that there used to be like a Amazon warehouse like on the other side of the city. So there's a chance we can find some candy and peanut butter there.
That sounds awesome.
Right? So like maybe not, but that's like a really long way away and like I can't make that on my own.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
did Jake or Bill communicate anything? I can't see them.
Honestly,
Not
I
yet.
just
We
was
you from the car. You probably see us just like hands on hips, like like considering this truck that is hanging half off the highway.
I
So,
wonder if our truck could tow that truck and like make it so it's not hanging off the highway anymore.
DM, the yellow box is welded to the back of the truck,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, the truck is in an unsafe position. There might be a way to get it back. It should be
Do we have any
to
rope?
Huh?
Do we have any rope, guys?
I didn't
rope.
is there a toolbox in the truck?
We left the rope at the base.
I wonder if any boxes in the truck we found have rope in them.
Can we open those boxes? Are they all locked?
Well, to reach the box, you have to climb in to reach them. You can't tell from
Oh.
the door if they're locked or not. They are
Okay, I
closed.
climb into the truck and look for some rope.
Oh no.
Uh,
Hanging off a cliff!
Give me an acrobatic check just to maintain your balance.
I think both Valerie and Melody see this and yell "No!"
Oh my gosh, you guys
from the inside of the other truck.
so antsy. Lord.
I am opening the door
There we go.
and leaving the vehicle,
Okay.
walking,
Uh,
rushing towards what they are doing.
okay, Bill hops onto the truck carefully. It takes a moment as the truck seems to lurch or make creaking noises as it gets on. And he reaches, so just to keep it simple, so there's 4 boxes and they're in 2 rows. So either side of the truck. And they're like side to side. Which one you want to go for first?
I don't know. Closest one.
Well, there's 2 boxes to your left or right that are close to you.
Right one.
Okay. Slowly you make your way to it and you try to open it to find it's locked. You do notice though it's not welded to the truck itself though.
Alright, I basically need to see if any of the boxes unlocked. Can I open any of them? That's really all I'm doing.
Okay, well the box to your left also seems to be locked. Do you want to try to get the 2 boxes further down the truck bed?
Yes, you should.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just gonna check the boxes.
Okay, give me an acrobatic check to maintain your balance as you go further deeper into the truck.
Okay. It's like I'm used to being in dangerous situations.
You take a moment, and as you approach the middle, everyone outside sees the truck lean forward a little bit more before settling down as Bill is waving his hands back and forth, trying to keep his balance in this seesawing truck. You find the other 2 boxes are also locked, are also not welded down.
All right.
You have the sense it's a very delicate balancing act right now.
Feels like, you know what? I'm gonna leave now. He's uncomfortable. He's suddenly a little bit uncomfortable with the situation, actually. I was like, I'm going to leave the truck now.
Okay. So you shuffle your feet all the way to the back, just carefully, like, please don't fall, before hopping off with it's a slight bounce to the truck as you leap off, but the truck still keeps its seesaw in place for now. If you could swear though, the back wheels are like a few more centimeters off the ground now.
So it's like, yeah, this is a death trap, actually. Let's not go in it. Maybe let's not go inside, actually. Think of it.
After you had
But
gone inside.
actually, shouldn't like trucks have a box in their back? Like our truck, right? Should have a box on its back where is like first aid stuff for the car and also maybe some stuff to like
They sure don't
start
come like
in-
that.
1, that's a stock, and 2, it's a zombie miraculous. Anything useful from the truck has been stripped and dispersed across the camp for better use.
Yeah, but probably a rope would be there.
Unless it's seated more somewhere else and it was taken.
Like what use can rope be besides being in a truck where it's not needed? I wonder.
Well, it is needed in order to secure other trucks that you find.
Okay, so look, our priority is not this truck. We don't really have the equipment to deal with this truck. Let's try to find the guy that we're supposed to look for and see if he's alive or not. Okay? No.
What?
Did you find the walkie-talkie?
I didn't find anything. I found some locked boxes.
You found the yellow box in the back of the bed and the four lockers deep inside.
Like, the problem is there's a yellow box. The yellow box that we were, mentioned that got mentioned. If we want to get at it, safely, we're gonna need a bit of equipment. We're gonna need an actual thing to get the truck into a safe position, and then look at it. Okay.
What I should probably point out. You need something. The box is welded into the truck.
Exactly.
Box devices can be opened without you actually needing to take the whole box with you. You understand?
Probably open the yellow box.
You wanna
Right.
try, here's the idea. You want to try open the box up with the key?
Yes. Yes. Let's open. Why did I fucking do that?
I don't know. You try to pick up the box first for some reason.
But I didn't actually think of opening the fucking box because I thought everything. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Melody wants to do it apparently. All right. You're probably more dexterous than I am, anyways. Okay. Go in there. Open the box, and the moment things get kind of tippy, you get the fuck out.
What box?
The yellow box. Open the yellow box.
So Melody,
Specifically, the
Okay,
yellow
Melody has to
box.
get on tippy toes to reach the box at the back of the truck.
I think it should account for something that I'm the lightest person here.
No, when I say the end of the box is literally you're staring at you in the face at the back of the.
We don't need to get into the truck to open this box, do we?
No,
I didn't think
Okay.
so. We can just open the box.
Okay.
It's literally the door, and then there's a box.
It's right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
The-
misunderstood the whole situation.
The back of the
Anyways,
truck. I don't know how else to phrase
let's
it.
open. I meant the. Never mind.
Yeah.
The yellow. Let's just open the yellow box.
Okay, you open the yellow box without issue, and you find a walkie-talkie inside. The knobs have been have been removed, but yeah, there is a button and it seems to have power with a side twist. You
Talk
hear
into the walkie-talkie, Bill. Or Melody, whoever the
Alright.
fuck is holding it.
I'm like, I don't know. I guess I hit the button and go like, hello, is anyone there?
from the box you hear a feminine voice just say, "Hello, hello, who's there?"
Oh,
I'm taking the walkie-talkie out of Bill's hand and I go, "We are a rescue mission from what is our camp called?"
Camp
I
Kick
don't know. What'd you name your camp?
I thought it was Kick-Ass.
It used to be Kick-Ass, but it was renamed to School Territory something.
Name pending.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm introducing myself as the rescue mission to our camp from our camp, and that we are looking for the merchant, who is supposed to
ask him if he's Davis. We're looking for Davis.
No, Davis is the person we talked
I
to.
thought we were looking for
No.
David
Alright.
was the person who hired you.
Yeah.
For lack of better
We are
term.
looking for the person who was supposed to relieve
Davis.
Davis.
Okay.
Are you this person? I'm asking into the walkie-talkie.
You hear a voice back. I don't know any Davis. Some strange guy just rushed in and dropped us. He took over my special room.
Your what?
My hidey room. This place.
Spec-
Took
Special?
over your hiding room.
Yes.
Okay, do you need help?
No. I'm okay.
Okay. I'm turning around without the walkie-talkie active. Should we
Yes.
collect the walkie-talkie?
Mr. Crooked keeps me safe.
Maybe we should go see. Yeah, we should probably get the walkie-talkie back. Wait, Mr. Who keeps who safe?
Mr. Crooked, he keeps me safe. You will hear the voice over the mic, over the walkie-talkie say,
Mr. Crick. That's
Crooked.
huh.
Good.
Okay,
there-
we would like to meet up with you. Where are you?
Hey, yeah.
I'm home.
talk?
I'm at home.
You what?
I'm at home.
Where's home? What does your home look like?
A big house.
Does it have a number on it?
No. People took it the numbers long ago.
Okay, so we want to find the person who dropped the walkie-talkie. We want to meet up with you in order for you to point us where we need to go. Can we meet up? Melody says that with a very innocent voice.
Just can't leave the house. It's too dangerous.
Oh, that's okay. We can come to your house, but you need to describe the house a little bit more. Is it near the highway?
You hear rustling? Yes. It's near the highway. It's very noisy before. Now it's not.
Before the apocalypse or before earlier? Can you define the time frame?
Long time ago.
Oh, I see. So,
Wait, is your hiding hole a part of your house?
Yes, it's a special room in my house.
I'm
And
so
the
confused.
person with the walkie-talkie came into your house and took over your hidey hole room?
Yes. He was very noisy. He didn't like Mr. Crooked.
Is Mr. Crooked a dog?
No. Mr. Crooked is Mr. Crooked.
Okay,
It's a
wait.
baby.
We know that these walkie-talkies have a range of like very, very limited, right?
Uh-huh.
What is the range of these walkie-talkies? We would be able. I would be able to tell by looking at it, right?
Actually in this case, I think it was Bill. Bill is familiar with these radios. These are like firefighter radios. They
Bill
use-
does. I don't.
Like dispatch radios.
Bill, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Okay. So what is the range on these things?
a few miles.
A few miles.
Oh.
So, I see.
Are there houses within a few miles?
Yeah, he said we're above like a residential area.
So we climb down on the rope to the residential area, right?
I think if we climb down the rope, we'll be in our residential area.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is there a way to take the
That's what
the
I asked
car?
earlier. It's like a
Yeah.
4-kilometer detour, I believe, to like take the car, but I think it's worth it because we should secure what we can in the truck and take the truck to get down like to where the rope presumably ends.
I think
Okay.
taking the truck is also the smart move.
Yeah.
We,
Like I wouldn't want to leave it here
Yeah.
in case somebody else comes by, right?
Yeah, they'll loot the shit off of our truck that they can get, leaving the truck like purposeless
Yeah.
for us because we're not gonna be able to drive it anymore.
Especially if this truck is supposed to get us back to base,
Yeah.
like it's a bad idea to abandon it somewhere because
Yeah.
it'll be a very long walk to get back to base if we lose it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what are you thinking? I don't really trust this. I'm not really talking away from the walkie-talkie so they don't hear. Because I'm like, okay, I don't really not sure how much I trust this crazy person over the radio. Let's like let's track down. Let's see. Let's see if we can track where our merchant friend went. Hopefully, that's probably not alive, but let's see where he went at least. See if we can recover his body and anything else.
Okay.
I think
I
we
would
over
like
the
before
hiding
we leave.
hole
Point of
in the
reference
dude's
with
house.
radio, you have to press the button to talk into it,
Yeah.
otherwise I can't hear you.
Yeah. Before we go, I would like to check the tanks of the truck. Is the tank still full or is it like empty? The one that we found.
Gas tank.
Yeah, the gas tank of the trucks that we found. Our tank is obviously full because we drove here, but like that one. Because I can see on the pictures that the light is on. I don't know if the light is canonically on.
The lights are actually not on. What you see is just reflection. It's like high noon right now.
Okay. So is there gas in there?
I have no idea how you would check that.
You have to go.
When
Yeah,
did-
you'd have
Well,
to
I
like
would look
check
at the board
You
through
have to
the
check
window.
the dashboard is hanging over the side of the highway, Melody.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at it.
And you have to turn on a vehicle to see the gas gauge.
Oh, it's high. Like it looks so old, so I thought it would be one of those old ones that always show.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Um,
All
well,
right.
it's up to the DM if he wants to tell us, I guess.
Yeah,
You
no,
still have to climb into the driver's seat to be able
Yeah,
to
like
see
you
it,
have
though.
you have to get to the front of the truck, which is hanging precariously over the highway.
No.
All right.
Or
Let's deal with this truck situation later, and we'll try to find it. Let's try to find our friend. Let's try and find our merchant friend first.
I go back into the back seat behind Bill.
All right.
Yep. We climb back in and get going.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we take the walkie-talkie with us.
And yes.
Yes.
We take it with us.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you drive along. From the two
All
people
of
in the
us?
front.
All of us?
Okay.
Please let me do it because
are you sitting in? You said you were sitting in the back. He said the people in the front.
Oh, okay.
Discount that.
I'm listening.
Wow. Cool perception.
Yeah, I rolled awful.
Okay, so you managed to find the exit well enough, but keep driving down and down and down. And by sheer luck, it's only Melody from the back seat as you drive past that they yell out. They see the rope as while Jake and Bill are like they're driving and searching for the rope to find, but they seem to be looking everywhere else. Before Melody sees the rope out the side window and yells out that that's the rope. Yeah. Bill has to pull a U-turn to head back to the rope area.
That's my perception, I'm telling you.
Also, FYI, I do mention that like the range of the walkie-talkie is a few miles, so they're only a few miles away. I just mentioned that offhand as well. So.
Ooh, I see purple.
You get the purple. Of course, you get a purple. What other color?
No. Zoom out.
Just ignore the lights.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
Oh, we're zooming.
That's what I meant.
What's pink?
Pink is just another color of shade of purple.
Or purple's just a darker shade of pink.
Oh boy.
Same different.
The forever argument between Melody and Valerie.
Nearby the rope, you see a two-story building that the front door seems to be office hinges. So what you guys want to do?
Yes, the max all off is to be ignored, yes.
Huh?
At the bottom it says max all off. I assume it's an out of game information.
Yes, that's the person who made
Okay.
the map.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't always make my maps.
No, I
Okay.
was just asking. It could be like a sign or whatever.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So this is where we found the rope, and this is kind of where we've kind of tracked
This is
to.
like the rope is not just like over just here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here. Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay.
And which door is off its hinges? Like where on the map?
And what? It's a 2-story building. It looks like a house.
Looks like I think back in the day it might have been a motel or something, or like a small apartment building. It's a lot of the signs
Okay,
is
okay,
smashed
okay.
up. But it's strange enough, the windows seem to be covered up, boarded up for the most part by cardboard or wood. It's hard to tell. The mashup.
The big house. There's no numbers.
Like
Hmm.
it rather than a house, like a low rise apartment type thing, or like does it look actually residential, or is it commercial? Because there's like a pink
Looks like some
sign.
kind of residential area building. Very large though.
Okay.
If you want, you can try to search for any like signs of numbers or something.
Well,
Or
we weren't mentioned
investigation
any
or
signs.
perception check.
Yeah.
I'll assist
I'll
Jake on their
try
perception on their
investigating.
whatever.
Wow, these dice really hate me today.
Can I do another perception check roll or?
Yeah, sure.
Jake, I was gonna help you. Did you take your advantage?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, I'm gonna help you. Because I want you to have a win.
I still only rolled 13.
Oh no.
Well, let's see what that. Let's see if that does it.
Struggle is real.
Okay. Moving the bushes around and junk, you find what looks like numbers, or where the numbers used to be. You make out a very faded 7 and 3 in the concrete where what used to be. It, like, you ever see like what happens when you take something off after years of being there?
And there's like fading
Yeah.
around
Yes,
it.
you see that, and it looks like a 3 and a 7 used to be there back in there, and there used to be a metal plaque of some kind underneath, but that's been removed as well. You suspect someone's just been here salvaging metal, because every piece of metal is valuable now.
There's no numbers. They took them all. So theoretically, this could be it. Like somewhere here.
Yeah.
Can I?
Wait, there is light.
What?
Is there light?
In what sense?
Yeah, on the map there's purple and there's pink and there's blue. So
Just ignore that. I can't take it.
okay, so it is no light. That's
There's-
what I'm
there's no
asking.
light. The
Is
only-
there electricity running?
There's no
No light,
electricity.
but it is
It's-
some kind of like building name or something.
I guess. It's right now. I'm just being confused because it's like in terms of light, it's about like noon or just past noon, so it's a lot of light around.
It's very bright outside, so we can't tell if there's light coming out from like under a door or anything, right?
No. And
Okay. Can I see the walkie-talkie?
The walkie-talkie is in my hand.
Okay. Walk with me then if you don't want to directly give it to me. Valerie wants to like walk around like the first level and like systematically have Melody click the walkie-talkie on and off to see if she can hear the sound coming through like the other walkie-talkie. How like when you turn yours on, like another one will like make like a little bit of a noise. She
The
wants
feedback.
to see if she can hear that as like we're walking
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
Maybe we should first check with the person if the because we were on the bridge, so it was probably not a perfect reception. Maybe the reception got better now. Do we want to check that first before we go into the building and look through the entire building to hear clicking sounds? Question mark.
The way I understood it, it was like an apartment building where like the doors are outside, like a motel type thing. So like we could just walk down like the exterior like hallway essentially of it without going into anywhere.
Okay, then we do that.
Okay. Just
Yeah, I agree with that plan.
okay. Give me a perception check, and it should be no. You are
Cool.
limited in how far you can go around the edge.
Okay.
Okay, who's
abo-
supposed to roll the perception check?
Who's listening for the sound?
I was gonna listen for it and I rolled a nat 20. I'm
Okay.
sending it in the chat because I
Okay.
like to do that.
Moment.
It'd be for a 22 total.
And that. Okay, so as you go around, you try to going up here. You find the alleyway between the up here and the next building is gated off with a metal fencing that
Okay.
you can't seem to get through. Down here, you see the path leads to a walled off area as well down here. But while you're here, you hear it very faintly, just a weird noise, a static, very faint static noise. Like you can hear it echoing through the building itself, but it's not on near. It's some distance away from down here.
But is that like the only location we can hear it from?
Well, you hear that's where you hear it's strongest, but if only
Okay.
faintly. Like it takes you a few seconds to real at the front door. You can hear it slightly. Like even no matter how loud you get, it sounds like it's echoing or bouncing off several things. But you can just
We can hear it faintly from the front, but we can hear it more clearly from that side part where it's
Yes.
like walled off, right?
Yes, you believe it might be deeper into the building, but you can't reach. You can't get to it from the other side. From the outside.
Well, sounds like we're going in.
Yep, guess we have to go inside.
Is there
Going
a
in.
window or door near where we can hear it better from on the side by the alley?
Yes,
Is it a window or a door?
it's a window. There's 4 windows down here. So
Okay, so
4
those are
indents.
windows. I wasn't sure. Is it the kind of window you can like slide open from the oh, now I can see it. Is it the kind you can like slide up from the bottom, or is it more of like a display window where it's not supposed to be openable?
Looks like it's a window that could open, but it's not. It looks like it's one of those windows that opens on a crack, and on like on it like the top of it seems to open up slightly.
So it has like the crank. Okay.
Yeah, it's not push and pull. It's just like tilts. I
I
believe
mean, like
with
we
some leverage,
could.
you could just pull it open.
Yeah, I'm not that strong. Hey, boys.
Alright, I offer to.
I think I'm also not strong. I think I'm very average strength.
Um,
You're stronger than
I'll
me.
lift it. I'm
Okay.
good at
Got it.
this.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill,
Bill.
let's
Oh,
go.
give me a moment.
Where are we?
Yeah, I should.
We are if I can try to figure out how to ping.
Oh yeah. Let
I'm
me
just.
drag my guy.
Here we go, over here.
What's Bill?
There's
We
Bill.
are over here by this area where these boxes are by this wall.
I'll get there.
I'm just gonna keep pinging.
Okay.
Can you remove the melody one? The right one. Yes. I want to be able to move my
Okay.
character.
Valerie. If you look on the left side, right side of the map, you see your token. Hopefully, you can control it.
I cannot, so I'm just gonna drag one in.
Okay, try now.
Oh yeah, now I can control it. Okay, cool. I will get rid of mine, I believe, if I can. Can I
No.
get rid of just drag it away?
Bill can
Nope.
control his.
Try now.
Bill can. How do you do the turning?
I can't.
There's a thing
But this one I can.
Okay, whatever works. If you can move your token, move it to the window, I guess. I'll figure out what's wrong.
This window.
This window?
Oh yeah, if you want to turn your token, when you click it, there's a
Little blue dot. Grab the blue
the
dot.
blue dot that's a little above the token.
So we're here, right?
Whee!
We're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
Good.
move so you can bust a move in the window.
Okay, you climb onto a few old boxes to try to give me a strength check or to try pry the window open.
Okay.
Do you have any tools for this, or what? How you want to do this?
Oh man. It's kinda-
Anyone have a crowbar?
I have a lead pipe.
Could work.
We
Maybe.
have explosives.
I have a grenade, but I don't think we want a grenade for this.
I don't think a grenade is the right
No,
tool
it-
for this job.
It's just a.
Sorry, ignore that result. Sorry.
What's your strength? What's your strength modifier?
It's like it's Oh yeah, this is my this is saving throws. This is that's a bad roll.
Yeah.
How do I just roll straight strength?
I think you just click on strength.
No.
Oh.
It's a savings throw.
If I click on this is my strength
On
my
the
character
left.
sheet. Yeah. That's my strength roll.
Okay. So, how are you doing this exactly? Like, are you using?
Okay, I'm just lifting. I'm taking my gloves. I'm taking my hands and I'm just lifting it up. Is it a lifty door or is it
It's a push.
pull.
It's a push.
Why
Pull.
you-
Pull?
I'm
Pull.
On your side, you have
pulling.
to pull it. It tilts
Pull
up
down.
and down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I do
Wait, wait, wait.
that.
Wait, are the hinges exposed to us?
No.
But we're pulling it?
What kind of window is that? Anyways.
It tilts up and down. It tilts. The top of it tilts out.
So I pull. Does anything happen?
It takes you a moment, but you pull and you find yourself. It's either might be because the window itself is old or worn out, but you pull and it just comes flat down.
All right then.
And you have an open window where there's a piece of cloth, a wind. I forget what you call it. A curtain blocking you where you have to push out of the way.
Okay, I want to climb into it.
You want to go first?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going right after her.
No,
Okay.
I'm going right at.
No, she's Valerie going. I'm right here. I am.
Melody and Valerie, Bill and Valerie are fighting.
Bill
over-
hesitantly then lets you go right after
I'm
Melody.
not gonna let anything happen to her.
Them.
Them. Sorry. Anything happen to them? My bad.
Yeah, I think
Melody steps, climbs in and with the left hand. I assume the curtain is on the left side.
it's just over the window, so you can either left or
Yeah,
right.
I
works.
push it with my left hand to the left side, and what do I see?
You see what looks like a very bare bones room. It's mostly empty, almost like it's under construction. Or it's been stripped bare, completely bare. It's hard to tell.
Does it look like someone has lived here
No.
recently? Okay. I use the walkie-talkie as I step in the room and go like, can you describe me the room you are in a little bit more to the person on the other end of the... No, wait, I actually never introduced myself, right? Did I?
No.
No, usually like
No.
So I'm saying
answer my
here-
questions.
Here's Melody, and we are on our way to you. Can you describe the room a little bit more?
While she's saying that, can I listen for the echo to see if I can hear her voice deeper in the building?
Okay, as soon as Melody clicks off, which it comes with a beep, you hear the beep echoing behind this door up here.
Okay.
If it's in the chat, I shared what the window roughly looks like for reference. The gaming chat, as it were. After a few moments, you wait, you keep waiting, and you find there's no response anymore. There's no response.
No more response. Guys, this is creepy.
Is Valerie signaling us from where the sound came? Could we hear it too?
I'm heading towards that door.
Just give me a moment. I have to check. Your passive perceptions.
15.
Melody and Valerie are the only ones who can hear the noise faintly.
Okay, then I point for Will to the direction where the
Jake
noise
and
is
Bells
coming
are
from.
not as perceptive with passively.
I point to the
Jake,
direction.
can you control your character token now?
Yes.
There.
Okay.
Point there.
Oh, okay, it's one of those windows. That makes
So
sense then.
that's a door.
Uh-huh.
That is a door.
Okay.
There's a door.
Ready my weapon, the handgun, and stand like wherever, like whichever way the door is gonna open, so that he's like the first one in
Okay,
the
so
door.
the doorway opened
So-
on the handles here, so you can figure out.
I
It
can
swings
open
in.
the door if you want to be on like the other side. So when like I open it, you can like see like where like into the room.
It should be noted the door swings in towards you.
Oh, towards us.
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to be
Yeah,
here
okay.
and then I can open the door and back up as I do it?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. So I'll put Valerie like right here.
I like to point. I just check. You're doing this quietly, right? You're not.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm saying everything in loud cheerleader projection voice. Every single thing.
Sometimes you
Swear,
have,
I'm
You don't
joking.
talk about that.
She's not actually doing that.
yeah. Just make sure. Also, I'd like to
Yeah,
point
no.
out the room itself is very dark. There's no light here except for what comes through the windows, which is very
And
faint.
of course, Bill's light.
Oh yeah, Bill is a headlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, you don't have to tell me which way you're looking all the time now.
I have my bright sunny personality. Does that count?
I'm looking at the door right now.
Okay.
I'm looking at the door.
So Valerie opens up the door. How, like, just a crack?
How far do you want me to open it, Jake?
Halfway.
All right, Valerie, we'll open the door halfway.
First thing you notice is it's a hall. You open the door up to a hallway. It's very dark. The only light is basically from Bill's Bill's headlight.
Okay.
Was this unless there's something lighting up the room? Just assume it's dim lighting conditions.
Yeah. Dark, creepy hallway.
Looking up and down, you notice. First thing you notice are these wooden figures made of twine or not twigs or something hanging off the ceiling off string. And second is you notice holes. There's a hole in the ceiling itself too.
There's dolls.
Does
made
light
of
come through the
Are
twine
these
hole?
like
hanging
Blair
from
Witch
the
things hanging
ceiling?
from the ceiling?
That's what I'm
Basically,
wondering.
yes.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step into the hallway. Nothing jumped out at us.
I'm right behind Bill.
And
Are you
I'm
just
gonna look.
how are you walking?
Just gonna quietly walk into this hallway.
I cautiously look
Look
left
around.
and right.
Yes, I'm gonna look around. Once I'm in the hallway, I look around.
To your left, you see a stairs leading up. In front of you, you see another door that says 101. And looking behind you, you see this room says 104.
What's the number made out of?
Looks like the room, the numbers are just painted on. it's just a dark wood door, and the number is like in black paint.
Does it
What
look
kind of-
professionally done, or like somebody slapped it on there after the apocalypse?
Looks like professionally done, like
Okay.
like a stencil or something.
What kind of hallway is it? Is it like what is it like a what kind of hallway is this? Is there anything particular about it?
Besides the hanging figures and the holes punched into the
Besides the yeah,
also,
besides
you,
that.
you notice these figures are literally lined the whole hallway, and the holes in the ceiling are all like here and there as well. As for the
Holes in the ceiling.
yes,
Like
Is this-
holes are punched in the ceiling, or like what's my question is like they are
do the holes go to the next floor
purposeful. They're
above?
like placed purposefully.
no, looks like it's just
Okay.
random holes in the ceiling as well. But you
Is it
you don't,
is
you
it
don't
like
know
a
why.
drop ceiling? Can we see to the next floor above us, or can we just tell there's like holes in like the architecture?
I don't know what's a drop ceiling.
It's a drop ceiling. Okay, like a drop ceiling that's missing tiles.
Like in a classroom that has like that foam like
No.
tiles as a ceiling, and then above it there's like all the mechanical stuff. And like you
this-
could be missing a tile and there's a hole in the ceiling, but you still can't
Yeah,
see up to
no.
the next floor, kind of a thing.
the Bill can shine his light through it and see through it. He just doesn't see anything through the hole near him. As for the ceiling itself, it seems to be mostly like a popcorn ceiling, if anything. Just they a lot of bumps and stuff, but not. It's not tiled or
Oh, it's there's a name for that. The bumpy ceiling.
popcorn.
Popcorn
He
ceiling.
just said popcorn.
Okay. Sure.
Munch, munch, munch.
Yeah, just
No, you do not eat this popcorn. You die.
Yeah.
no. You get a chalky mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So, Melody is taking the walkie-talkie, and
You've had it the whole time.
yeah, but like lifting it and pressing the button. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, so
Taking
you're
the
using it.
walkie-talkie.
You
And-
hear the noise echoing from the room across the hall, labeled 101.
Oh, okay.
So oh, I can't ping. Oh, here we go. So this door.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Bill.
Let's go in the what?
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Would you like to come with me just to check our sixes and make sure there's no creepy things like loitering on the staircase?
Okay.
Who's first on?
Meanwhile, Melody steps towards the door.
Okay.
Jake is gonna back up Melody from here.
Okay. So who's going up? Who's checking out the stairs? Or
Me and Valerie, Bill and Valerie are checking out the stairs. Melody and Jake are checking out the door.
okay.
Guys, don't go too far. Don't go all the way up the stairs.
I
No,
won't.
just looking up them to see if there's anything like waiting around the corner for us.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
That's fine.
15.
18.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sooner or
Damn.
odds.
yours? Wow.
Yeah, I rolled an 18. Yeah. Look at that.
Well, sooner or later
Nice.
it must have happened. So the two of you look up and down the stairs, and you both almost notice it. Bill notices a little first, but Valerie is not far behind. When you notice there's a string, just like a very looks like almost like it could be fishing line, just perched across the stairs like a trap.
I'm like, hey Valerie, there's a fishing line across the stairs.
Like the bottom of the stairs?
Across the
bottom
stairs.
step?
There's a few steps up, like about 3 or 4 steps up.
I want it, but like, should we wait? Like, get it on the way out? Because if I fuck up and let somebody else know we're here, that could be bad. But we know it's
Yeah.
here now, so I can come
We
back
know it's
for it on our way
here.
out.
Yeah.
Right? That's smart. Also, what is
Yes.
Melody doing?
They're looking at the door.
Yes. Melody is checking out the door. Where are the hinges? On which side?
Um, The doorknobs are
Y'all
the...
need to know where all hinges are from now on. That's like our favorite question. Where are the hinges?
Okay, one, the first obvious thing, the hinge is inside,
Okay.
and the
I don't know
door,
what kind of door it is.
the doorknob is on the left side, so it doesn't swing to your
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah,
if
I'm gonna head back over to them.
okay, I will try to open the door.
Okay.
We already listened, and there was walkie-talkie noise, no scratching.
So are you like you doing a beep thing again?
So what?
You're making noise on the walkie-talkie again, or what?
No. I'm just trying to open the door.
Okay. You fumble around with the doorknob for a second. You find it's a little old and rusted, but it opens just fine enough where it's like creak as you open the door. Or do you want to push the door open or and look inside, or what?
Well, yeah, I will carefully try to push the door open. One second.
What did Bill say?
Sorry, we had delivery or something.
Okay.
Sorry. So, yeah, I'm trying to push the door open.
Okay. You open up the room and it looks like an apartment building almost.
Bill is right behind me, and Bill is shining light into the room. He just went out of the door, so.
Okay, to you, it looks like a small apartment someone used to live in. For obvious reasons, I imagine everything here is like in decay or smashed up or
Yeah.
ripped apart.
Um.
So you to your left, you see what like a very simple kitchen area. Straight ahead is a torn up couch with a broken glass table and a TV that seems to be smashed in and a treadmill. You see some whiteboards next to you. But the more strange thing is, more of those weird hanging figures seem to be here more than ever. Even
I'm back.
Freaky.
There's more creepy dolls hanging from the ceiling.
yeah, it's
Like
also
there's more than anywhere else in here.
and there's more holes in the ceiling here.
Okay.
Don't trust this.
Do I see the walkie-talkie somewhere?
No.
Not even perception roll. Okay. I will click the walkie-talkie again, and I speak into the walkie-talkie and say, "So, I would like to ask your name."
Let's see. After you click off the sound, you hear rustling overhead. Before you just see something plunge down from one of the hole just in front of Bill, like right here. Moment. And it takes you a moment. It looks like some kind of pipe at first, but then it starts bending. It's like nearly the length of the room. So like the ceiling is like six, like I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Is it a snake?
No. At first you think it's some kind of pole, but then it starts moving. You hear creaking. Then you see the elbow turn. You see it has an elbow. As it bends in half, it just starts and then just wildly starts swinging around its claw. And only person inside will be Bill.
Oh, okay.
Can I grab the back of Melody's hood and like yank them backwards?
In the filling, you just it's like completely for somebody in its frantic slashing and dashing everywhere. It's just completely misses you. Like it almost like it just you're lucky enough that you're behind where the elbow is, so it just keeps slashing the space in front of you rather than behind it. Before it snakes its way back up through the hole.
Wait, so a creature dropped down from the ceiling and attacked Bill.
Well, the arm.
Yeah, and
But-
then it went back up.
The arm did.
Some really long arm reached down from the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Lovely.
yeah, after a moment to catch your breath, you notice that you realize you hear the sound of your voice coming from this room as well.
So, first of all, does that creature resemble anything I've ever seen in my life? I have not seen many creatures. I'm the wrong person to ask this. I'm looking confused at Bill and said, "What was that?"
Well, one you didn't see all of it. You saw what looks like an arm that was really really long and looked clawed. It had a claw. Its fingers seem to be end in very sharp points. But yeah,
Like, how big was this arm? Size of a person-sized arm?
try longer than that. It literally reached from the ceiling and almost like palmed the floor.
Like an 8-foot long arm.
Oh.
Is that the armor of a giraffe?
What?
Because a
What?
standard building is like 8 feet tall. I mean, like a standard
There's a
room.
massive fucking arm just tried to reach down and slash me. We are
Also, what's a giraffe?
we're not alone,
arm?
folks.
What's a giraffe arm?
What kind of animal was that?
I don't know what the fuck the giraffe comment was about.
As Melody of Roy. But essentially what you just saw was like it takes you a moment to realize it wasn't what you saw was Albert was not the only one. It seems to be several joints, like several joints, including the wrist, just slashing around, like flailing wildly. Above the
And
whole.
it looked organic.
Or is it like, could we say it's a robot arm and like mechanical in nature? Is it giving that kind of a vibe?
At least what you saw, it looks like how is it? Very old, dried skin, like they, like the entire thing looks like leather, almost leathery, like very draped but very wrinkly, just all the way up the arm. You can tell even if you even saw a shoulder or not. And as you,
And it's like
you
it's
just
like a single limb and not like a combination of many limbs to make it long.
from like it looks like it has several joints to it, but the skin seems to indicate there was no breaks in the leathery like hide or skin of it. Looks like it was just one conjoint, many jointed limb.
So, Melody has never seen a creature like this, and Melody is
I don't
assuming
think any
that
of us have.
Yeah, but Melody is assuming one of you must have because, like, you guys know animals,
What an
right?
assumption!
So I'm turning around.
Wild assumption.
I turn around and I ask you guys, what kind of animal was that?
Oh,
Not a-
sweetie pie, that's not anything
That's
living
no
on this
animal.
earth.
Are you
Not
stupid?
nothing put here by God, that's for sure.
Oof.
Didn't know that Bill is a religious type.
It's just a saying.
So
I have no
I'm
idea
very
what that is,
confused, and
and I'm a little bit
ask,
terrified of it.
I ask, what was it then?
There
Um,
are probably lots of
Mutant
things in this
zombie.
world that we don't know anymore.
Is it still
Probably
flailing around in the room?
No, it after it took a few swipes here and there, and it tried to take the arm
It
just
retreated.
pulled back up through the hole.
I am curious on whether it's sight or sound based. Can we toss like a random piece of debris into like the open doorway to see if it attacks again?
Okay.
After a moment, you're chucking something. You see the arms just reach out again and frantically slash around.
All right. Once it retreats, call me crazy, but Valerie wants to try to sneak through back to the area where like we think stuff is happening from.
What? Where are you going?
Sorry, I had to step away from my computer for a second to let my dog out. I am back now. I will mark it. Yeah.
Wait,
Um,
where are you going?
was this the area where we thought we heard like the sound coming from the walkie?
Yes.
Okay, Valerie's gonna try to sneak over there.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay. $14.
Okay. So you crouch down and just slowly make your way, trying to avoid all the little hanging figures and reach the door itself.
We didn't get a name.
I have a question out of game because I did not hear it properly. We were talking on the walkie-talkie on the bridge with a girl, or the person, the woman, whatever.
A female.
Female voice. So this person said that the stranger came in and the stranger didn't like who was protecting her.
Mr. Gurkinish or something.
Yeah, it was Mr. Something something. Could this be Mr. Something something?
Mr. Crooked.
Probably.
That's my current theory. Might be Mr. Crooked.
Yeah.
He's very crooked. He's very, very crooked.
It's a good theory.
Okay. Oh yeah. Should be no. It's up here. This door.
Yep, that's where I'm heading. Do I make it over there?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if I made it all the way over or not.
Okay.
So did Mr. Crooked disappear again?
Yeah. The arm just flares around after a minute, and then retreats back into the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you guys going to the door as well?
Yeah, Melody's
Yeah.
strolling over to the door.
I'm gonna like back up Valerie.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, I guess, as a group then.
Let's see how much the dice hate me. Sorry. D&D
I had a
Beyond. I mean,
15
no.
sometimes.
Roll20 today hates me. D&D Beyond always hates me, and sometimes Roll20 hates me too.
Okay. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Valerie, what did you roll again?
Oh, I got a 14 the first time I went through.
Okay.
You want me to roll again?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The group is because everyone else followed you, so I'm just making group check. Blah blah blah. My
Why
group
did
check.
you roll a 19? Sorry.
I think it was 18 plus 1. Okay. So, Jake it seems to stumble over the treadmill, but thankfully, Melody and Bill just happen to be able to just grab Jake in time to stop making any more noises before, and you collectively make it through the door without making too much, attracting the attention of Mr. Crooked. Let's see.
Is the door unlocked?
With a slight turn of the doorknob, the door is unlocked. It will open. The hinges are once again inside the room, and will open from the right side or the bottom. I don't know.
I love how the hinges will be announced every time.
They have to be with us, otherwise we're going to be like, where are the hinges? I want to
Yes.
dismantle them.
Yeah, I make a note of that. Note where
Hinges
hinges.
are not safe in a game with Melody and Valerie, is all I gotta say.
I'm
What?
sneaking past Valerie before anyone else can act.
What?
Are you
Valerie
sneaking
opened
past me? I'm
the door
directly in
slightly,
front of the
right?
door.
They checked if the door is open. They haven't pushed it open or anything.
Oh,
assume.
okay.
Yeah,
no,
I
was
just say
waiting to make
Melody.
sure everybody was
Melody.
good before I opened it.
Yeah, usually like Valerie just turns the door now. You see Melody just walk into it. Like, why is it not open yet?
How'd your nose
I just-
feel? The door was still shut.
Oops.
Okay, wait. So are you opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like peek my head in.
As you
Yo, what's up?
push the door open, you feel almost a space like snag before you keep pushing it and the snag goes away. And the next
No,
second,
that was a trap. I should have checked it for traps.
yeah, and the next second that everyone is enveloped in the cloud.
Off.
Some
Does the
kind of
cloud hurt?
dust. Everyone
What
give
does
me
it
con saving throws.
What's it smell like?
Currently you don't know what it smells like because you're coughing your lungs out from just the powder aspect. Okay, Jake saves.
What is cotton saving?
Con saving throw, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, but where do I click? Bill, where do I click?
It should be just next.
Right there.
Constitution damage.
Yes.
11.
Okay. Okay, what did Valerie roll?
13.
Okay. So Jake, Bill, and just barely Valerie are able to they take a moment just to get away from the fight, from the powder. But you see Melody just fall to the ground coughing, with trying to bleed their lungs. After a moment, they still feel woozy as they try to stand up. Melody is currently poisoned.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Before I forget to mention this,
Also,
Melody is the Melody is the focus for my take a bullet ability from my archetype. Just gotta.
Okay, what does that mean? You could, I think you could click and just show. It'll...
Oh, hold on. Let's see, there we go.
Want to get your visitors. Sadly, because there's a Constitution saving throw, it doesn't apply.
It's not so much for this particular situation as for future situations.
Okay, just
I should declare that. I should have declared that earlier. Sorry,
Okay,
but it just came into my mind.
So it's general assumption if Bill's around and Melody is the focus of this. For Melody,
Yes, unless specified otherwise.
okay, for just to say, in this case, Melody is poisoned, which just means they have what's it, disadvantage on skill checks.
Wait, I get poison and I get disadvantage on stealth check?
No,
Skill.
skills. No, you are poisoned. That is
On all skills, okay.
Mhm.
How do you cure poison?
depends on the type of poison. In this particular case, from Melly's point of view, they seem to be seeing almost double of everything. Everything is very disorienting.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, they almost feel happy for some reason. Or I'm numb. It's hard to tell.
That's it? Okay. I'm standing in the door. So what do I see?
First thing you see, but it takes you a moment. You shake your head afterwards. Is you see something lying on the bed. Almost looks like a purple tiger at first, but then you shake your head. It's like, wait, there's nothing there. But then you see, there seems to be a walkie-talkie on top of the bed. You seem to be in a bedroom now.
No, I just wanted to ask if you get to see.
Hello? Is there anybody in here? Valerie goes in with Melody.
You just see a very old, what used to be a bedroom. On the bed is a microphone, but strangely enough, also on the bed is candles. Several candles melted into what remained of the bed. in a circle.
Oh, I don't like this. Okay. If nobody has any objections, Valerie's gonna try to get the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Melody is sitting down in the next to the door.
You're sitting
Leaning
down.
against like leaning against the wall.
Okay.
Holding the head.
Okay. As you try to pat your way to the door, you find you slip for a moment before falling on your butt. As you there. When you place your hand on the table, it slips off as you realize there were papers on top of it, and your hand just slips off, and you lose your balance as the papers fly off onto the floor.
So I threw the papers on the floor?
Yeah, there was paper on top of the table stand that you just put your hand on top. Try to
Okay.
You know what I mean, right? Like you just
Yeah. I know what you mean.
What does Jake and Bill want to do while this is happening?
So we don't see anyone in the room,
No,
Mm-mm.
you see
just
that's
stuff.
just the radio and some creepy candles, and after more you see papers flying around.
I'm gonna step in the room and look around with my headlight, or just look around really, and shine my light on things. Just looking around the room.
Did we check what was on these whiteboards?
We did
No.
not.
Can I check what's on the whiteboards?
Okay. Okay, just start with Bill. You see, as you approach into the room, you just see. First, you see some of the dust or whatever was blown in your face. It's still floating ever so often here and there. You also then see papers flying off the bedstand from as Melody falls to the ground. Other than that, you don't really see anything of note. A lot of the dressers or drawers here are empty from your point of view. Nothing really screams out useful though. For Jake, looking on the whiteboards, it's a little hard to make out in the dark. You see there is writing, and you can make out what looks like crooked, fail, X, fail, success, fail, dead, fail, dead. And then you see a lot of just random scribbling and gestures and symbols around, like some pentagrams, some moons, some sun symbols. It's very hard to make out, but that's what you can you can make out from the whiteboard with the occasional light from Bill looking around. You also see another door behind the whiteboard too.
Sneaky.
Oh yeah, before I forget, you also see plus bat question mark.
Sorry, plus bat question mark?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Melody is sitting on the floor holding their head and feeling nauseous.
Okay, give me another Constitution saving throw.
I had to step away for a second. What just happened?
Bell is checking out the room with his headlight, and Jake just found checking out the whiteboards with some weird writing on it. They can fill you in on if they want to.
I rolled
Okay.
16.
Melody takes a moment just to catch their breath, and they see their vision the double vision starts to slowly become one vision like normal.
Wow, this feels like a migraine attack. All right. I'm still sitting there moaning and not feeling well pain.
I go to Melody and I'm quietly whisper like, Melody, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Like I'm looking at Melody's face, being like trying to look at Melody, basically. Are you okay, Melody?
As Bill approaches you see Bill. Your eyes hurt as Bill looks at you with the blinding light.
I'm trying to shield my eyes from Bill's headlight, and I go like, it's so bright.
Whoop! Sorry, big light. Sorry.
Guys, it was an insider. I look at Bill and I go like, I'm not feeling well. Something must have inhaled something bad.
Everyone was hit by it. It's hard to miss.
I can feel like I feel like I'm bending over and I feel like I have to throw up, but nothing happens.
Yeah, it's I guess Melody starts drive heaving. They still feel a little nauseous, but for the most part, it's not. They have their wits about them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just to save a little bit of time. So the room behind the billboard is just a bathroom, which been more or less nothing to note in there.
So is someone grabbing the walkie-talkie?
Valerie
was.
is dead.
Avoiding all of the creepy dolls hanging from the ceiling to the very best of my ability.
It's not dolls hanging off. It's just bunch of wooden, bunch of twigs in a humanoid shape.
Uh-huh. And so there's a bunch of candles. Are any of them still like intact, or are they all melted like into the bed at this point?
That's it takes you a moment, but you realize the candles are on some kind of plywood, and they've been melted to the stubs.
All right, so no more usable candle. So Valerie just looks at the humanoid shape made out of the twigs on the bed and looks over at Bill and Melody and goes, so I don't know how many horror movies that you guys have seen, but my knowledge from that tells me not to touch anything. But like a part of my brain is telling me I need to like mess up the shape of the humanoid.
Nah, let's just
No?
not touch anything.
What if
I'm looking at the papers in front of me on the ground. What do they say?
The papers the paper let's see, a few of the first few looks like circles with some doodles on them. So there's like a lot of circles, a lot of moons, a few suns here and there. Symbols seem to be just drawn together in what looks like pencil markings, at the center of which seems to be a star. Then you see some what looks like notes. Some saying Mr. Crooked, some says bat question mark, rats, cockroaches, all with question marks. It looks like someone's scribbles and notes of a mad person. If you compare notes with Jake, it seems to be the same kind of stuff on the whiteboard.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but I'm kind of we got the walkie-talkie. I think our traveling merchant friend is very dead. Probably.
Yeah.
I think we should like leave while we still have our heads on our shoulders.
Where did Jake go, guys? He's not in here. Valerie's gonna get very concerned at the fact that she has no idea where Jake went.
I'm right here. Looks like this Mr. Crooked thing is some kind of experiment.
But
Ah.
guys, the girl, we can't just leave.
If the girl created Mr. Crooked and is protected by him, I think that the girl will be fine.
Sounds like I don't know.
I think the girl's honestly, this looks like witchy voodoo magic stuff. She probably summoned Mr. Crooked to protect her from the zombies and stuff. And I think Mr. Crooked lives, she's whispering all of this, lives on the floor above us, and he's why there's a bunch of holes in the ceiling.
Then maybe Mr. Crooked could be our friend too.
Maybe we
No.
should take the walkie with us, and we know that they're here. And if
We
we
know that
need
they're
to, we can
here.
come back and try to make friends.
We can talk. Oh,
We
yeah.
could,
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes.
like we could bring a goat and send a goat into the room first as like a gift for Mr. Crooked
can-
or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's not linger here any longer than we need to.
Yeah, I'm
We
good.
we've trespassed onto this Mr. Crooked's property, probably.
Valerie's gonna take
And
out her
this little
phone
girl.
before we leave and take a photo of the bed, take a photo of the notes, and take a photo of each of the whiteboards on the way out.
I Okay. As we go out through the door, Melody stops and looks at the stairs.
No, we're going to the stairs because I had to do the tripwire and get the thingy that was the trap because if there's a bomb, I want another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still doing that. That's not
We're still
being
good.
not done. We're just
Okay.
leaving this direct
So,
room because this room
as
gives me
Melody
heebie.
and Valerie are, as Valerie and Bill are talking, Melody steps towards the stairs and wants to walk up.
No! We told you
Look,
there's a
I pull
tripwire!
No, I pulled Melody's back.
Wait, there's a tripwire?
We told you when we came back that there was a tripwire and we have to go back for
No.
it.
Then I was in the bathroom.
Fuck are you doing?
No, told me there's a tripwire.
I'm like I see you run towards the stair, walk towards the stairs, and I'm like, nope. Nope.
I
There's a
picture you
trip-
using her hood like a leash a lot and just like grabbing it and just pulling her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emergency stop.
So how do you approach this?
Valerie wants to walk very quietly up like the 2 or 3 steps before the tripwire, and I would like to do either whatever you say to the tinkering or an investigation check to figure out like where like if the tripwire was tripped, like which side like something bad might happen from. Like where is the like trigger?
Looks like something above you.
It's somewhere. So if we trip this
So
wire,
it looks like
what's gonna happen?
the
It's above
wire
us.
is taut across the step and
Mhm.
onto the railing side and
Uh-huh.
goes up. And you see
I look
above you
up.
is a balcony, but it's hard to tell what's beyond that because, well, you have no light.
Hey Bill,
Yeah.
can I see your hat?
Sure.
All right, Valerie's gonna take the hat with the headlight and from like her having stepped 1 step over the tripwire, so she's on the next step up. She's gonna take it and point it up towards the balcony.
Okay. So you see where the rope, you can see the glint of the fishing line.
Mhm.
Goes to the ceiling of the next floor, loops over another hook, and then you see what looks like a wall. Almost at first looks like a wall, but you realize it's just several planks of wood. 3 planks of wood making I don't know if it's a loop, like a N shape.
So
and
if we
the
were to
cross
trip
beam.
this, the planks would probably like get moved and something would fall on top of us. Is kind of like what the gist I'm getting from it.
No, it's more.
Okay.
You feel like wherever if the line was caught, the cross beam would probably swing down, and the cross beam seems to be covered in many jagged pieces of metal.
Do these pieces of metal look like numbers?
Looks like they've just been ripped apart and like just jagged pieces
I'm
of
trying to
metal
figure
pointed
out if
out.
someone like cut the numbers apart and then like jammed them into the crossbeam or like welded them there to make like jags off it. I'm just trying to figure out if this is where the numbers went.
Unsure because it's just a bunch of metal fragments sticking out of the wood.
Okay, no bombs here. Valerie's going to very gingerly step back over, missing the tripwire, and walk back down and give Bill the hat and go, no bombs, but if someone trips that, they're getting stabbed a lot and probably smushed.
I'm looking at both of them confused. Why didn't you tell me?
There's a tripwire. I said don't do that tripwire.
Yeah, but thought we told you. Anyways, yeah, look, tripwire. You touch it, you get stabbed
And smushed.
and smushed. No.
There are still doors that we haven't opened. Do we want to check out the other doors?
No.
Meanwhile,
No.
what's Jake
I
doing?
want to go home to my workshop and make more bombs and be in relative safety there.
Yeah. I don't
So-
see any.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just
sorry.
to say, I guess was Jake in the room while they were doing this?
Yeah, he's like still looking around, and he missed the bedroom part, so he was looking in there, but doesn't seem like there's much to look at.
Okay. From your point, from where you are, you hear them make a scuffle noise as from their well, when Melody tried to climb up and they started making a fuss about other two start making a fuss about a tripwire. You hear tapping from the across the room from you. You see like tap tap. I have no idea. Like in this area.
I'm gonna
In the dark. It's
knock
hard to-
back on the wall, like knock on the wall.
It takes a moment to realize you're knocking. You don't actually. It's not drywall you're hitting. You seem to be hitting metal, but it's very hard to make out in the dark here. Like you're up here, I guess, knocking back.
Yeah.
Okay. If yeah. At this close up, you realize it seems to be some kind of metal door here.
Yes. After I tell you that,
There's-
like, yeah, there's a tripwire there. If you touch it, you get stabbed.
There's a metal door.
Yeah, there seems to be a desk, a table like pushed up against it though. Now, well, I hope you can make out the metal door right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Goes to the
Jake, are you
door,
okay?
and he's making hand motions back to the room towards the door.
I'm standing right in front of you. What? Are you okay? I ask you.
He puts a finger to his mouth, like shh, and motions to the door, and like gestures for the party to come back in.
Okay, then I turn to Bill and to Valerie, and I signal them to follow me with my hand.
And of course, I follow, of course.
Okay.
I feel like Valerie's like, about to say something to Bill, and he just turns and follows Melody, and she's like, "Never a chance!" And then she's gonna follow behind quietly.
Okay. What Bill's like, you get a better view of the door itself. And to the right of the door in the corner is a number pad, but there's no. It's been ripped out of the wall, and some of the cables seem to be cut. The keypad just hanging there with a few cables still attached, but no signs of power though either. To the metal door. Yeah, you still hear occasionally like there's something hitting the door from the other side, but lightly. Like
Jake motions to Bill to grab the other end of the table to pick it up, to move it quietly rather than skidding it across the floor.
I'm like,
Melody's assisting.
I'm okay. I do that. I'm like, all right.
as you lift up the table, you just hear scudding above the floor almost, but then you hear a thung, like something hitting metal above you, before more skittering away from you, up in the ceiling. That's all. So you move the table away, which I can't actually do because it's part of the map, and you have the door is there now.
I'm just gonna try the door. Is it locked? Does it open?
The door you as you pull on the door, it doesn't budge at all.
Hmm.
We weren't told where the hinges are.
I feel like it's a sliding door, so no hinges.
Is it? Yeah. Can we tell what kind of door it is?
It's it seems to be a very solid metal door.
Like it's a swingy open door or it's a slidey open door.
Looks like it's a swinging open door.
Okay, it's a swingy door.
Do we have hinges?
What kind of tools do we have? Can I?
Just to say, when you try to push and pull on it, it doesn't budge at all. Something is holding this thing solidly in. There's no give.
Is
We push and pull, and there's.
can you
It's
push
not
and pull at the
moving.
corners and tell me if like the strength points in the center of it or like at the top and bottom? Like where's the lever? Or not the lever, like the lock, essentially, like what's holding it shut.
You can't tell what's actually holding it in. The I don't know if it's the hinge or the I don't know if it's the doorknob, for lack of anything. What you're grabbing, it's just a metal pole sticking out the door on the side, on the right side. Like you try to tug it, the door is solidly in there.
And the hinges are on the other side?
You see no hinges. You have to assume it's on the other side.
Okay.
But
We
we
do
see,
have explosives.
we
Well,
see some kind of lock.
What I'm
No.
asking is if she reaches up and pushes on like the top corner, is there a tiny bit of like give there as if that's like not where the locking mechanism is?
You notice, you examine the door itself, but you see like it's just a large piece of wood, one solid piece of wood, not wood, metal sheet. It gives you vibes of like this is like a bank vault almost.
Okay.
Hmm.
Guys, why is there a bank vault door here? That's weird.
It's not actually a bank vault, it's just very like looks reminds you of one.
Guys, why does it seem like this doesn't belong? Like this is not a normal door to be here, right? I'm not crazy.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But to be fair, crazy is relative.
I'm
Why
not
is
crazy in
tapping
this
coming from
moment,
it?
right?
No, I see a door. I see
Okay.
a vault door, vaulty door, banky
Like
vault door.
we could totally explode it off, but that would give away our location to anybody else in the building. Definitely Mr. Crooked.
I
Yes.
mean, would that be so bad?
Yes.
Yes.
I
And
don't really want to fight
and
it. We don't have a
I
reason
don't
to fight
have
it.
another grenade right now, and I want to study the way this grenade is made so I can duplicate it. So I'd rather not use it right now unless like we're gonna die. And right now, it doesn't seem like we're gonna die in this moment.
Um. Yeah. If this door is too difficult to open, then maybe there's a reason.
Melody is stepping to the door and is tapping in the same rhythm to the door as the tapping comes to us.
You hear it repeating again. So
Yeah, I repeat it. Back and forth. I repeat it back and forth.
okay, wait, no.
Is there a rhythm to the tapping?
It,
Like a specific one?
yes, it seems to be. It seems to go fast and slow. It's like at the first, it's like very fast, so it's like, bop, 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 and then
Are we back to Morse code?
bop, bop. Bell, I guess would be the one familiar with this. It seems to be SOS. So it's like 3 short bursts and 3 long ones, then followed by 3 short burst taps on repeat.
Is probably not, but is there like a tiny, tiny gap beneath the door?
No.
All right. I think this was the secret Heidi room, guys, and now he's stuck in there.
Yeah, there's a man. There's
Yep.
someone stuck in there, and we gotta get him out.
Yeah, I'd like to remind you there is a keypad to the right of the door that's been ripped open and disconnected.
Can
Oh,
Valerie do a tinkering
missed
check
that.
to try and like reconnect the wires or see if she can like connect the right ones to just short the system to open the door?
Melody, shouldn't you be able to open this door like you did at the police station?
Yeah, do your thing. You know this. You know it's electricity.
Well, the question is if there is still electricity.
Hack the door.
Can I try to hack the door?
Okay, as you try to finagle the cables around, you quickly realize there's no power going through this keypad anymore. Keypad.
Can I shortcut, like as Valerie said, shortcut it?
There's no power to short.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't short the power if there's no power to short.
maybe we have to activate the power first. One of the other rooms could have a generator.
Do I see in that original room we came through, was there like a power router on the wall anywhere that we saw? So I can like flip the breaker?
No, it looks like the room that you came through looks like just under construction. Like
Okay.
a lot of the cables are pulled out, but they're not a fuse.
Okay. Sounds like we need to find the boiler room or wherever they keep the main breaker.
That's probably downstairs, right?
Depends on the location, genuinely.
You have yet to find any stairs down.
Well, we've only looked in one doorway and partially up the first stairwell. And I'd rather not go upstairs if we don't have to. I don't want to come face to face with Mr. Crooked.
So there's only one stairwell there that goes up.
In this, there was this, with the way the stairwell is shaped, that like gap in between it, did we see like any doors or anything like underneath there?
No.
Okay. Sometimes that's where like the door to the basement is.
All right, gang. I guess we look for a generator.
Oh boy.
Generator.
What about
Okay,
the room
well,
which we came in?
yeah, I was gonna say the room we came in had a bunch of wires and shit, right? Maybe we should look back in there.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go look. Let's go look back there.
Oh, you do
I'm
see like
gonna
long
stay in the
cables,
hallway.
long cables, lying around. But
Where do they seem to be going?
they seem to be been pulled out of the ground itself. You can see, looking around the room, looks like this room was a DIY. As well, it's been, the walls are bare. You can see the studs, and the cables are lying around. But looks like they just seem to end near the door over here. Just like come to an end, opened, exposed.
Huh.
Has Melody been left behind?
Question before we continue to the bottom. Is the keypad lying around in the room somewhere?
The keypad is still there. It looks like there's several cables still attached to the keypad. Just a few, look like the top few wires have been cut.
Okay. So I can try to like fix this, right? Like just the wires. So when the power goes on again, that we can use it.
Yes.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
Do I need to do a roll or?
It's rather straightforward. Just cable go in, connect here and there. The cables are color coordinated at least. Just blue goes to blue, red goes to red. We can go
I'm aware,
civilian.
yeah. Okay. Then you guys can continue whatever you're doing. I'm busy.
Yeah, just leave alone. Leave them alone.
Valerie was gonna wait in the hallway just to make sure nothing snuck up from behind us inside of like this location, while they were looking like in this room.
Okay. Well, the room itself, as mentioned, is pretty barren. So.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do? Doesn't look like the fuse is in this particular room, at least.
What is
Oh.
under the blanket in the right bottom corner?
Okay. There's some
Where?
doors. Oh, hold on.
I just could clarify. What boy?
Sorry, these blankets?
Yeah.
That's just a top. Underneath
Is it a good tarp?
decent top. Underneath it, just more like what looks like plastic box bins. Nothing. The bins themselves are pretty empty though.
Okay, I want to look at this door.
Which door? The top or bottom?
Oh, this one.
Okay.
Oh.
The door itself is pretty it's pretty empty. So like opening up, you find it's just well, you see the beginnings of a bathroom here. But other than that, it's like it's empty. It does stink quite a bit though.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't seen a toilet, a hole without the toilet. It stinks.
A poopy.
Okay.
It's a poopy stink.
No, it's the sewage coming up stink.
Yeah, it's a poopy stink. All right, all right. What about this one?
Opening this door up, it's just barren.
This was probably supposed to become an apartment and just never got finished before the apocalypse happened.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
All right. If there's nothing else going on in this room, let's continue. Let's check out the other doors.
Am I
Okay.
done with the cabling?
Okay.
Yeah, it's simple enough. Yeah, you could clear up in a few seconds. Which door you want to head to?
This one.
All right.
Okay, you want to open it up or what?
I learned my
Um,
lesson. I stay behind Bill.
Is there a painted number on this door?
Yes, this one says 103.
So that's gonna make me think it's another apartment, so probably not what we're looking for. But we can still check it out. Wait a minute, is that a water cooler on the other side of that other couch? And is there still good water in there?
Good question.
No. Why? It's not a water cooler, it's just a table.
It looks like a water cooler from like a top view.
Yeah, I know. It's a glass, like a circular glass table that's been smashed up.
Well, should be a water cooler. I'm thirsty.
Didn't you bring water from the camp?
I mean, I brought like half a water bottle. I didn't think we'd be gone that long.
Melody shakes their head in disbelief.
So opening door.
Yeah, Valerie will do the thing where she opens the door so like somebody else can like peek in.
Okay.
I'll peek in.
Every-
I'll peek in.
Okay, everyone, be ready to give me nothing.
A what?
I need to be more. When I don't check is when there's a problem. When I do check, we're fine.
This is
Alright,
this
con save again, or deck save.
I said nothing.
Nothing. He
Nothing?
said nothing.
He said nothing.
Okay.
Give me a nothing check.
Okay, I thought I just misunderstood you. I was like,
Okay.
God damn it!
I don't think that's a skill on my feet. Let's check the other door.
Let's see. You
Across the
open this
hall.
door. You see. You come into someone's living room where the kitchen crossed. You see a door to your left, or when looking in. So you open this door, the top.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, there was another door in this room. We don't want to go through that.
You can go ahead and open
We're
that
looking
one.
for a generator.
You
But
see.
I don't have a light.
Oh yeah.
Opening
Wait a
door.
minute.
You can
Wait a
feel
minute,
your
stop,
way
stop,
through the
stop.
way.
Okay.
Wait,
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 okay. I
question,
stopped. I
question.
stopped.
Question.
What?
Does my cell phone have a flashlight? Is it a smartphone?
You tell me.
You used it last time as a flashlight.
I'm using the flashlight on my phone. Fuck
Okay.
those headlamp. I'm going in.
Yeah, it should be know your power will
Okay,
be draining
Okay,
faster.
I'm gonna. If I see
I have a
Valerie go in
solar-
just as about
I
to look
have
at
a
the other door, and I
solar-powered cell
stop,
phone charger. I can charge it when we get back outside. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I go in. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll look in the.
I look at Jake and ask him if we should open this door. Meanwhile, they check the other room.
Yeah, let's open this door.
Okay.
Jake is gonna like
You,
stand in the open doorway.
Let's split the party.
there's one slight
Again.
problem with this.
For like the third time this session.
You fumble around for the door in the dark since the only two people with light are not in the hallway anymore.
I pull out my mobile
Okay.
phone and turn on the light.
You have one arm now, one usable hand now. Okay, just to start off. So Valerie opens the door into what looks like a old bedroom.
Mhm.
But you jump for a second. You see what looks like two bodies in the bed.
What?
Oh. I'm gonna sneak in quietly. Do they look dead or undead?
At first it looks like they're dead, but then they almost they look they after a quick moment though, it looks like they almost notice your presence somehow, or something seems to set them off as they start thrashing around, but they seem to be unable to move from the bed itself. They seem to be just thrashing around on the bed.
You want to come have my 6? I feel the need to investigate this. Come here. Come here.
Okay, fine.
As he turns on
You're
zombie
following
focus.
the crazy. It was
Oh, yeah.
your choice to go in there with Valerie.
Yeah, he did. Look, there's zombies in the bed, but they can't move. Like they can't leave the bed. From what I can tell.
That's really creepy.
Right? So I think whoever the person was we were talking to over the walkie earlier, I definitely think they're using this place as some sort of like experiment house.
Arming.
Yeah. Valerie's gonna go over to the bathroom.
Just a moment.
Okay.
As you watch, you see the arm, ever so creepy, come down and just attacks the two zombies in the bed.
Oh, Mr. Crooked goes after the zombies.
After a moment, after a bit of thrashing, it quickly ends.
No more thrashing?
Well, it's hard to be thrashing when a few zombie limbs come flying everywhere. A few even land near you. A little bit of zombie blood hits you as well before the arm pulls back up.
Bill's gonna see Valerie lift both of her hands over her mouth as she tries not to like heave from getting splattered with the zombie blood.
In the meantime,
Okay.
in the meantime, Jake and Melody open this door to open into a kitchen area with what looks like you could see make out a old smashed up TV and maybe something more, but it's a little hard to tell because there's a bookcase in the way.
And this is a window here?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be at least like kind of lit.
Yeah, you see something dim. You dimly make out something on the countertop. It's a little hard to tell. Looks like almost eggs, almost. From where you
Eggs?
are.
Stinky.
Okay, just give me a moment, okay? I just need to step away for a second.
So we opened all the doors. Maybe the only one left is this one. Maybe we should open it for a quick exit. Although also like, trapped. Right?
Hello?
He had to step away for a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking to you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the
we're in
bedroom
the
of
we're in the other room. You're talking to Jake.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
What's up?
what is Melody saying?
I observed that there's just one door missing, the one to the street. We could open that one for quick exit.
A door. This here?
Yes, that one. But it could be trapped.
Let's. Well, I want to investigate this room
Yeah, first investigate that room.
Okay.
Do you want to use my flashlight for that?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I step in and give Jake my flashlight.
Okay. As you turn the light around, you jump as you find a couch and another body sitting in the couch. But this one you can make out. It seems to be around its arms and its body seems to be tied up in a rope and attached to the couch or it's the wall. It's hard to tell.
No.
As soon as as the light reach pieces, the light, it starts thrashing around as well. What do you want
We need to get the
I'm
rope.
gonna change weapons. I have like a small hatchet, like a camping hatchet.
And you want to attack it?
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna like attack it. Hit it in the head.
Okay. Give me an attack with advantage because it's literally restrained.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit for sure. So 6 damage to it. The zombie head is cracked open, but it's still mobile. But it now seems to be almost screaming. You realize its mouth seems to be actually so shut as well. But as soon as you hit it in the head with your hatchet, the string or thread that seems to hold its mouth shut starts tearing open as the flesh comes apart. So the lips almost are still sealed up, but it's no longer, the bottom of the lips are no longer attached to the jaw. As it starts thrashing around, And then the arms once again pop down and starts ripping at both you and the zombie.
Mr. Crooked is attacking Jake?
Hits you for 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm assuming a 20 will hit you.
Yes.
The arms will now pull back up. The zombie's dead though too. So yeah. Okay, moving back to the other group.
Oh,
What do you want?
no, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was gonna say I forgot. I'm supposed to do. Oh no, that's only if I have a range attack. Never mind.
yes.
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
you know dancing right now.
Yeah.
So Jake, Valerie, what are you guys doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Yeah, Bill and Valerie are going. Bill. We're going to the bathroom.
Valerie wants to look for
Bathroom.
toilet paper and, face cleanser and other jazz.
You know what? That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair to search for those sorts of things.
I want hygiene products. We're in the zombie apocalypse. It doesn't mean I have to smell like a heathen.
Okay, give me investigation or perception check as you search through the room.
And I help her, of course.
Okay, so
Hey.
with advantage, or
Ooh.
either advantage or both of you do it. Take your pick.
Do you want to look yourself, or do you want me to have advantage?
I'm pretty sure you're better. You know what you're looking for.
I'm a smart
Bill doesn't-
character.
Bill doesn't know what a tampon or a pad or any of that shit looks like. That's
That's fair. You have a total of 18 for that, then.
What are you looking for?
Hygiene products. Any sort of female hygiene
did I
products, whether it's for
know?
periods or not.
because Bill doesn't.
We want
know about that sort of
deodorant, we want
thing.
soap, we want shampoo, we want face wash, we want toilet paper. I'd take a toothbrush if I could find one.
Bill avoids thinking about those sorts of things. He's that kind of guy,
Yeah,
Not
that's
my
fine.
problem.
You're the guy we sent him with an actual picture of what we need.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, what did you roll?
Oh, a total of an 18.
Okay. You scavenge around and you seem to get hit a little lucky as you found a sealed roll of toilet paper underneath the countertop that seemed to have been rolled down there when someone was searching through. You also find some 3 AAA batteries. I mean double A's, my mistake. And I'm not sure you want this. You also found a toilet brush.
Ooh.
You
Can I
know
have
what?
the
We'll take it.
Can I take the batteries? I think Melody would probably like those.
I like them too.
I'm gonna frown at you a little bit. A little frown.
Bill actually needs the batteries for his headlight.
Okay.
Bill's not asking for them for his headlight. He's asking for them for you.
Okay. Well,
Like, does she need them right now for something? Valerie's asking Bill if Melody actually needs them right now for a project.
I shrug.
Okay, you know what? If she needs them, send her over to me. If not, I'm keeping these in case I need to trade for something I need to make a bomb.
I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Bill's not gonna fight you over this.
Okay.
Okay, back to Jake and Melody. So
Yes.
Jake is feeling a little bad now, not by much. The zombie got most
a
of
little
the
scratched.
hit. So what do you want to do in this room? Oh yeah, did you check out the eggs things at the kitchen area?
No, but now that this area seems secure, we're gonna go
Can
check
I get
those
the rope?
eggs.
Can I get the rope?
You have something to cut it open?
The hatchet.
Yes.
Huh?
Wait, she probably has a knife too.
Yeah, comet knife.
Okay. You get 10 feet of rope.
Is that enough to pull the truck?
Depends how strong the rope is. And
Well, yeah, I'm asking you how strong is the rope?
I'm not sure yet. Jake,
Okay.
as you approach what looks like eggs, you realize they're very oddly shaped. Then you realize they're not actually eggs. They're something a little more disturbing.
What are they?
Looks like doll heads.
Well,
Kind of
Little doll heads. Okay.
oh, that looks cute.
That's funny. That's weird.
Funny or haha funny?
you tell
Come
us.
over and find out.
No, I'm finding
I
toilet
pick
paper.
one up to inspect it. Look at it.
Under the light, you see the one you pick up has a check mark all cover his head, in his forehead.
A check mark. Okay.
I'm trying
Looks
to
a little
pull the
weird.
door handle. This one.
Okay, you just open up the door.
I'm trying to look if it's open.
It's open. There's no lock on this door.
Okay, then I carefully open it a tiny bit, barely enough to shine some light through.
As soon as you open it a little bit, you feel like you hit something very solid. And then you realize you can't push it anymore.
Okay, then I go to this door.
Okay, I'll leave that for later. Minute.
Yeah, maybe the rest of the party wants to return to us.
Build Valerie, what you want to do after your search. Has given you a toilet brush and batteries and paper.
And toilet paper, that's very important.
It is. Toilet paper is very important.
Mm-hmm. Is there a shower curtain?
No.
Is there
Right.
rings for a shower curtain?
Strange enough, no.
It's a tarp.
I'm talking about in the bathroom, if there was like still a shower curtain hanging there.
There's no curtains or anything. You see in the wall there used to be something bolted into the place, but no. But
Okay.
Let's see what the other. See how the other are. I want to see how Melody's faring.
Okay. That's fair. As we go back through here though, if the zombies look like dead, Valerie is gonna take a hot second to try to loot through the nightside tables. Because she feels like nobody else would have if there were zombies laying right here.
quick searching, you find nothing of. The drawers are pretty much empty.
Okay. She's just double checking at this point to make sure that we're not like overlooking something that could be useful later. She's always looking for crafting supplies.
Okay. So you guys.
Alright. Yeah, we can leave.
Okay. Back to Melody and Jake as Valerie and Bill make their way back.
Mhm.
Do you want to keep Jake want to keep looking at the baby doll heads?
I don't. Yeah, I guess I'll look at some other doll head.
You pick up another doll head. This one it seems to have a C written on it, but then crossed out. And then you see the other dolls. There's about a few more doll heads covered in what looks like possibly blood or red ink or something. You have to avoid dipping your hands into. You see some have crossed out X's, some have crossed out half of are still blank, and yeah, you only see there's one check mark, a few X's on the baby heads, and some seem to be clear of any markings. They're just swimming in this weird pool of red something, most likely blood.
Okay. That
Oh
sure
my
is
god.
weird.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No! No! No!
In the
I'm trying to
meantime,
figure the thing was an exact bowl of like mozzarella balls or something, and you made it big. I was really hoping it was like matzo ball soup.
No.
Oh,
in
I'm
the meantime,
sorry.
Melody opens
first
up
soup.
to find a bathroom area. It looks similar to all the other bathrooms you've seen. Almost like it's a perfect one-to-one creation of the other bathroom across the hall, next door.
Do I see anything to take, like any small bits?
Give me a investigation or a perception check to search.
Can I assist? I'm going to assist Melody. with this
Okay.
effort.
Well, you know how it goes. Roll advantage or roll each.
Oh, oh.
Oh wait, roll another one. You got. It's an advantage.
Oh. Heck?
Spectacular.
You find a dirty toothbrush.
Yay! You know how useful these are?
Listen,
better than
listen.
no
We can
toothbrush.
soak it
it's
in
really
bleach.
useful.
We can soak it in bleach.
I'm not gonna use this. You can use it if you want to.
I'm like, ooh, another toothbrush.
No, I found a
I'll take
toilet
it.
brush.
I believe you would. I turn around and I see Bill, and I'm very happy that Bill is back. I give him a big hug and I go like, "Mr. Crooked attacked Jake. I was so scared he would kill him." Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, that's your reaction.
I'm like, oh, that's. Oh. Also, that's what that was. The zombie on the couch was all about. Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
No empathic pats, nothing. Okay.
Oh no! How terrifying.
Okay. You go
Just
out.
I
imagine
wanna
Bill
open
being
this door with
terrified
Jake.
or something.
Okay. So you both.
I want to check it for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I already opened it. Like,
This
it
other
should be
door?
open.
Over here,
No,
where
Yeah.
it's
you
dark?
try opening it, but you hit something.
Yeah,
and
a
you
little
couldn't push
bit. And you
anymore.
said there was something on the other side, but I
Yeah.
already opened it and I left it. I didn't close it again.
I
Okay.
still want to check for traps.
Okay.
Okay.
What you got?
You said perception?
Yes.
16.
Looking through it through the little crack, you don't actually see anything dangerous. You just see what looks like a cabin had fallen over and is now blocking the door.
Okay, when you say it's cracked, like how thick is the crack? Is it like 3 inches? Is it like 8 inches? Like,
You can about if you're lucky, you can maybe fit a few fingers through wide.
okay.
You don't need some help to push the door open if you want.
Valerie's not even gonna attempt to try to push us open, knowing she's not the person for this job. Hey, Jake.
Melody is looking at Bill and says, "There was a door earlier that I tried to open in the other room, and it was too heavy. Can you help? Can you give me a hand with it?"
Yeah, sure.
And we walk over to Valerie and Jake.
Okay.
My mental image is just Valerie and Jake both leaning on this door, trying to push it as their feet slide, and it's just not moving.
Yeah. Okay. Bill, give me someone, whoever wants to try, give me a strength check.
I'll try.
I assist
Sure.
supportively from the side. You can do it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's the sound he makes. Ugh.
Quietly, though, we don't want to bring Mr. Crooked here.
Oh god.
It's a little
quiet.
grunt. It's not a big
Ugh.
grunt. It's a quiet grunt.
Yeah, I'm saying that because I'm wearing earphones. I'm just hearing this through my ear, straight into my ears. This is like the bizarre SMR. Okay, with heave hole, you managed to push the door, and you hear scraping noises. But after a moment, you hear the familiar steps of sound, and you hear something breaking, something thrashes around before the door seems you almost fall to the ground as the doorway just opens up. Not working.
Oop.
Give me a moment, something.
Okay.
Okay. You see the cabinet that used to be blocking the door has been broken apart, and you see dust falling from the ceiling. Takes you a moment to realize Mr. Crooked may have just smashed up the cabinet. You look into this office. Looks like it's a mix of, looks like someone's bedroom, but also office area. You see a little desk area up here with mounting what looks like monitor mounting bracket up there. And you see a bedroom. You see the bed and the several tables as well.
All right. Smashed up dresser cabinet.
You were getting
I
in
search
and
it.
out.
Sorry.
What's up?
Can I? I'm looking. Can I search it?
Sure.
This broken thing. Yeah.
You look through the remnants. You just see it's just empty.
Huh. Hmm.
Obviously, it looks like a wild animal or something just ripped it apart.
So you mentioned this might have some sort of office. Is there anything computery looking in here?
Looks like up here you could have been where a bunch of possibly cameras monitors used to be mounted against the wall up here. It is like a.
Can you ping it?
Bin
Like,
I haven't seen it.
yeah, I didn't see any pings. I'm gonna ping it.
Yes, that.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I see it. I see it now. I see it. Okay. I'm like, hey, Melody, you wanna? Looks like there might be something over here.
As soon as Bill is just saying, "Hey, Melody," Melody dashes past Valerie and gets into the room and follows where Bill pointed, and investigates the area, looking for where the cables go and so on, and tries to. Is there any way to connect any of the cables to Melody's laptop?
Well, all there is are cables remaining.
Yeah.
But after plugging it in, you find there's no power to them.
Okay. Can I take the cables?
No. The cables seem to be running through the wall itself. You tug on the cables, but you find they are like, well, they're in the walls. It's like, unless you want to try to rip them out of the walls, keep it embedded inside.
Nah, it's okay. We have enough cables. Okay, I'm standing in the middle of the room. I go over here and take a look at the books over here. It might be comic books.
You see a few magazines. Looks like Sports Illustrated, football magazines. Opening up the cabinet itself, you find the fuse box, but looks like everything's been switched. Nothing's been broken, as it were. That makes sense.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. Just using the bathroom.
So there's a fuse box in the cabinet, which is a little bit weird, but okay. Not gonna judge. I come from a weird apartment, was very similar build. And the fuses are fine. So the problem is that the power is not reaching here, so we need to find the generator somewhere in this building. Correct?
Yes. As far as I understand, yes.
I plead the fifth.
I grab some magazines, stuff them in my backpack, and look at Bill and the others and go like, we need to find the generators. The fuses are fine. The problem is further down the source, I guess. Also, is this electronic?
What is? Let's ignore that.
Okay. And this desk also has. I checked that
That's
already. It had nothing.
that's the monitoring desk or something.
Yeah. Is there something under, like, poking out of the bed?
No,
Okay. So this room is otherwise empty.
more or less.
What about the drawers over here? Or are they open and?
Yes, a lot of the room have been like people's gone through it, going and like just pulled out the drawer, look, and flipped it over and just like smashed
Yeah.
the doors on the floors out of frustration or something.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I dragged Bill with me, and we leave the room.
Okay. What's Valerie and Jake doing during this?
Um,
I'm taking one of those doll heads and putting it in my pocket. I'm keeping it.
Okay.
Valerie
Keeps
wants
them
to
all.
look at the bookshelf and see if there is like any interesting reading in there.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh yay, I'm good at those.
Melody looks at
Sweetheart. Ooh,
Melody looks at Jake and says, "You can keep the phone for now, but I'll need it back later. At the moment, I'm with Bill, so I can use the light on Bill's head. But just return it after the mission."
I don't know why.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like this situation where like if Melanie needs to look at something, just like grab Bill's head and just twist it towards it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got a
that.
modified 20.
So a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you go through all the
Not the nice kind, the dirty kind.
you go through all the books and you find they're actually mostly fake. But then
They're
you
fake
find
books.
like they're hollow out like empty shells. But then you
Huh.
find one that actually is some gift to it, and you pull it, and you hear a click over from this area.
Oh,
From what area?
Valerie is gonna go around and be like, "Yo, the fuck," and look at it.
Kneeling down on the floor, you see the floor seems to have popped up a little bit.
Can I check it for traps?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. The dice come back. Don't roll away. Oh, 19.
You find they might have been something trapped into this, but you realize that whatever trap it was has been rendered harmless somehow.
Okay,
Rendered harmless.
I'm gonna open it.
You pull up the board to find basically what you've been looking for the whole time. Looks like a generator or auxiliary power thing that's been
Like
on the floor.
like English words. Like
You-
the breaker switch.
No, a generator.
Oh, a generator's under the floor.
Yes.
This
Am I
feeling
able-
is a little bit strange.
I'm
It-
so
the
confused.
fuses
Generators in the floor.
The fuses were up
Okay.
here. It's just
Oh.
you just
okay.
pull up the floor planks to find a generator that's been turned off.
I'm gonna pull up as many planks as I need to fully expose it.
Well, the,
And
We just turn it on.
well, I don't want to like try to like squeeze my arm like through a hole to try and like work on the generator or turn it on. I wanted to have like room,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
she would turn it on in case like it needs to be worked on or something.
okay,
Are you gonna warn us?
So I'm gonna turn on the generator.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
you're in the other room. This is all happening simultaneously.
okay.
I know. I'm just asking.
Okay, so you are startled for a moment as you hear sparks flying nearby before as the generator starts up. takes you a minute to realize the plank that you're holding is actually covered in copper wire or mesh. That would have shocked you otherwise if there actually was still power going through the place.
That would have woken me up for sure.
And you see some of the emergency lights starting to pull up. The place itself is still dark, but you hear some things powering up in here.
Are the fridges working?
No.
Mm.
In the distance, you hear.
I want to have the fuses.
Huh?
I want to have the fuses after the adventure.
Okay.
You want to go and take the fuses?
Yes.
I don't know how well that. We're talking about Canadian fuses, so it's not like one of those screw-in ones.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
They're like physically attached to the power cables.
Canadians.
Freaking Canadians.
Okay, then, like, do we notice that something goes on because there's no light? So.
It's you see like through in the hallway there is one or two lights going on, but it's like very dim lights. In the
Oh, okay.
in the distance, you hear something
Power.
being pushed open almost.
Oh no, we should probably go see what that is.
All right.
Right? Let's get a move on, gang.
We go. I go to the hallway, right with Bill. I'm going with Bill, dragging along as Bill goes.
You see, as you approach the door, you see the door has actually been shoved open, and you see a very large, dark man, like stumbling his way through the open metal door. His right thigh seems to be bandaged up and quite bloody, and he looks a little tired or exhausted.
Who has the walkie-talkie?
I
have
have
You
one.
do have to talk.
I-
Two of you have the walkie-talkie.
Oh no,
I
but
have one,
Valerie
Melody
has the
has
one
one.
that belongs to him. So you
If
have
he
to
doesn't
give
know
him
that-
yours.
Who says? No, I have it. Technically, you have his because that was in the truck. That was his truck. Or would that make them both his?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so you have his too. It's not just
Oh, right.
me.
Yeah, I walk up to him and I hold out the walkie-talkie and ask him, "Is this yours?"
He takes a moment to look at you as he sways side to side and like reaches out and starts poking you in the head. It's like, oh, you're real. He looks down at the walkie-talkie. He's like, yeah, that's mine. You look at him closer. You see, he seems. His face, his lips are very cracked. His eyes are like just unfocused. And you ever seen someone who's like very malnourished? Yeah, he looks like that.
Yes.
At the same time, he himself is quite large, and you see, like on his body is he's armed to the teeth. Oh, he's like has two guns on his side and a rifle strapped to his back. Like, I'm out of there, right? Finally.
Hello, I'm Bill. What's your name?
I'm. Why am I? What's my name again?
Were you the merchant?
Ivan. I'm Ivan. I'm supposed to find
Are you supposed to relieve
Davis.
Davis?
Yeah. That's what I'm supposed to do.
What happened to you?
Can we ask him these questions when we're no longer in range of
Stupid.
Mr. Crooked?
Okay.
Stupid arm thing. He broke my attacked me on the highway, broke my window. Almost drove me off
Okay.
the highway.
Okay, Ivan. Let's leave. Let's leave this. Let's leave.
That is bad news.
We're here to rescue you. Let's leave now.
Okay. Someone help me. He indicates his leg.
I'll help him. All right. This is a thing Bill does a lot. This is a thing Bill does. So
Okay.
he helps him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Which
as
way?
as we do this, I have a question. Did he just say that the arm thing attacked him on the highway?
On the highway.
And broke his
yeah.
window.
Yes.
That means it's not bound to this building.
Nope. Which means we need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Which way are you trying to get out?
We're gonna assume.
Should we go out the front door because we have broken leg friend who might have trouble climbing through the window?
No, let's not risk it. Let's just go back the way we came in. Because if he goes through the front door, there might be another trap. There might the hallway is very. No, let's go the way we came in. It's fine. He will manage with a broken leg. My big brother has rescued a lot of people with broken limbs out of burning buildings. I'm very sure he will manage this.
Yeah, it's true. I'll manage this.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Okay. Just this. You stumble but you manage to get him out the window enough. He as soon as he clears the building, he seems to pat himself down for a second, and then pulls out what looks like a cylinder of some kind with something that catches Validay's eyes. Before he clamps his hand down around the handle, pulls a pin and chucks it back into the window.
Let's first get Jake out.
Run!
After a
Uh-huh.
moment,
Run!
after a moment,
But
Valerie
what
you,
just
direction? Back in the building?
what?
No.
He threw it back into the building, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he threw the
Yes.
grenade back into the building.
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, in which direction should we run? You just said run,
Down
not
the
in
alley. You're just gonna see Valerie go shit and see Warden take off down the alley.
After a moment, you hear a click and a small explosion. It wasn't as big as you would thought, but then you see the fire.
We're running.
Okay, buddy. Let's get out of here.
Just grab him and drag him with you. We climb up. Oh, how is he supposed to get back up the road? Oh, we don't
drove
need
the
to.
truck.
Yes.
He takes a moment to look at your truck, like, okay, this can help. This is useful. And he just pulls himself up into the bed of the truck.
Okay, and we drive back to the bridge to the car. I have rope.
Should somebody ride on the back with him to make sure he doesn't fall off?
No.
Yes.
I will do that. You're not the strongest one here, but somebody needs to make sure he doesn't slip and slide, right?
Okay.
Okay.
As
There's no
you-
arguments.
As you
Sorry?
as you drive away, you hear Ivan yell out curses in another language.
Probably Russian. What? His name Ivan.
And before you take a moment to look back as the building itself seems to catch on fire, but you also see something on the roof, almost like screaming at you. You see his limbs just like bent, like bigger than his body. It almost looks like you're watching a spider. It seems to be screaming or something before it disappears off it. It jump almost like. Ever seen a jumping spider?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks almost like that. It just like crouches down and then just springs off out of view.
Great.
Away.
Oh, drive.
Valerie's gonna
Yes, we're
hit
driving.
the window in the back because Ford Fifties had that sliding window, and she would have made sure it was slightly open. She started tapping. Go faster! Go faster! Drive faster! Go faster! Mr. Crooked is no
Mom, we
longer
have
in the
to watch
building.
the
Go
speed
fast!
limit.
I'm just tapping like her nails just
Bill
rapping
drives-
on it. Like
Bill
Mr.
drives-
Crooked is not in the building. Mr. Crooked's not in the building. Go faster! Go faster!
Bill drives a little faster.
Okay.
What about the speed limit? Okay, do we arrive at the truck place?
Yes. So after a little finagling and a little help with the rope, you manage to pull the truck off the edge. And see Ivan just climb into the driver's seat and just like sits back almost and starts kicking out the windshield. Like, that's useless. Now. And then
Oh yeah.
he looks at his leg and then looks at you guys. It's like, okay, which of you can drive stick?
I can.
Presumably Bill.
I can do
assume
it
Bill could.
too.
So either Bill and Melody go, or Valerie goes.
Make it.
How do we
One
know who
person
can
has to drive
shit?
that one, and the other one has to drive the truck.
I assume a fire truck is like a manual, but yeah. I assume Bill can drive drive manual.
Mechanic. I hope you would be able to drive manual.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to.
So Valerie, do you want to go?
I can do it.
And you drive our truck?
Sure.
Fantastic.
Okay. So the drive back is very nerve-wracking in the back of your brain as you remember that thing, Mr. Crooked, is still out there.
Mhm.
You still have no idea what was that voice you heard over the microphone. And Ivan seems to be quite delirious as he keeps talking, keeps whispering random things. As he pulls out a ration bar and starts punching on it.
Ivan, if you were so hungry in there, why didn't you eat it while you were in there?
I rationed my food. I'm not a glutton.
Okay. I don't know exactly how long you were in there.
You think I know that was a box. I got stuck
Well,
in a damn box.
we were told you were supposed to relieve Dennis Davis, what's his name, like 4 to
Davis.
5 days ago. Oh no, I'm saying it that way because Valerie has no idea, and like none of you came with her.
I've been driving longer than. I
Oh,
yeah.
where'd you come from? Where are you driving from?
It pinches his Oakville.
How far away is that?
I think it's like. Isn't that like?
That's
Isn't
quite.
that like?
Talk into the microphone.
Actually, yeah, that's like.
Where's that? I'm pretty sure it's in Ontario.
Yes, it's
Where? Who?
Oakville.
Oh,
I don't remember where.
yeah,
in
that's
Ontario,
way
though.
to the west of Toronto.
Like how
On the
many
lake
days
shore.
drive?
not
Driving?
days.
Yeah, no, driving like
If you're going at a
hour, couple hours.
if you're going at a normal, if you had the gas and power, it's an hour drive. But he mentions he's been making stops here and there at some points to pick up merchandise.
Okay. Alrighty, that seems. Make an insight check.
About what?
I don't know. After the Marauders, Valerie trusts nobody.
Okay.
Just a general, like, do I feel like he's giving me the whole truth kind of a thing.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled terribly. Never mind.
As far as you can tell, he is a bastion of truth.
I feel so bad for his situation. I can't believe he was trapped for so long. What a poor man.
Um,
Alrighty.
So the trip back to camp was tense, but okay. Uh, you see Davis come out the school as you guys approach, because you were driving a giant green van. It's hard to miss.
Mhm.
And he's like, he stops you guys and like looks at Ivan, and then you guys like, okay, Ivan, we'll okay, you patch up, okay. He turns to the governor. It's like, you mind if we'll take a bed if you have one. Well, of course, I'll handle any. I'll, um, I'll handle any cost, of course. But you do have. I would also put in good word with you with the other merchants for this. A few hours later, Ivan's resting in bed, and David seems to be going through Ivan's truck now. And
Ooh,
what?
nothing. Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay,
New stuff. We're
surprised.
excited.
Yes.
okay.
Finish.
Takes a few moments, and he's like, I'm not. You don't have to speak to Ivan exactly, but I don't think he'll mind if for getting him out of this bind. He has a few things that I think he'll give up in return. Let's see. First is a few pieces of paper which looks like designs or formulas for stuff, which will be determined later, to be honest. And he tosses you a box, now no, a container with American container. Those are some painkillers. Hopefully you can find some use for that. Ivan does. And I'll leave it up to Ivan for more detailing how much he wants to reward you guys for this. I'll put in a good
Wait,
word.
what did he throw? Like pink?
Painkillers.
Painkillers. Okay. Melody grabs the painkillers.
Okay. Find a few design scheme.
What kind of schematics were they?
To be determined. I have yet to determine what exactly you guys will want.
Let's build cool things.
Huh?
Never.
But the next day, Ivan seems to be up and about, and Davis just gives it like checks in on him before hopping into his own truck and driving off, like with a few words of. I'll let the others know of what's the situation. But for now,
We warned everybody about Mr. Crooked.
of course. And I think that's where we should end for now. I'll give you the more details about what you've gotten from Ivan in a few days, I guess.